1 second. Let me just make you the presenter real quick. Okay, cool. And now I'm going to. I wanted to change that other one. Okay. So take it when you. Oh, it's getting noisy over there. I'm going to start the broadcast now while we transfer it over to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but you see the thing to take over, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Well, good morning, everyone from Bangkok. Good morning to those in Sydney. Good evening to those of you in North America. Good late night to those of you in the UK. And if I've missed you, good day wherever you are in the world. How are you? This is Ken Krell. How you guys doing today? If you can hear me, would you do me a favor before we start formally and just pop into the chat that you can hear me and tell me where you're coming in from? Diana is coming in, as always, from the Peg, Winnipeg, Alberta. Another Canadian, Jade Friedman from. I see Roger, so I know you're somewhere in Canada. Saeed is coming in from London. Fantastic. I've heard it's miserably cold in London. Was it negative 38 with the wind chill? I heard that yesterday about London. You poor guys. Loud and clear Gail's in from New Jersey. Fantastic. I see someone is in from steamy Queensland. As a matter of fact, where we go here. My good friend Debbie Sawtell is here. Thrilled to have you, Debbie. Hope you're feeling great. So I'm seeing a bunch of you guys. I see Edgar's here. I see Entisar's here. Fran's here. Ivan's here. J6 here. Jane's here. Jim's here. Carlene, Kate, Kendra, Leah, Weber. And you guys are popping in early. So really excited to see you. Raining all day. Okay. It is, I tell you what, it is so smoggy here in Bangkok. It's crazy. We haven't had rain in weeks and weeks. Anyway, you are in for a huge treat. J6 in from Australia. Fantastic. Um, anyway, you're in for a tremendous treat. I didn't realize, Mark, that we hadn't had you on for about a year. When I was looking at the numbers, and it's been a while. Diana says I'm nice and clear. Thank you. Anyway, so I'm real excited to have Mark back. Mark Nathwani is tremendous. You're going to hear in just a few minutes just what you're in for, and it's a secret weapon that I've used for a really long time. It actually got me started in the online marketing business because you get to start running as opposed to start crawling. A huge advantage. And this is the gentleman that has the largest library of this stuff in the world. He's pretty cool. So for the next couple of ground rules as we begin for the next hour and a half or so that we'll be together today. And we have, by the way, a full week for you guys coming up. A lot of really cool stuff coming up. But I'm not going to take Mark's time this morning because it is, Mark, what, 11 o'clock at night for you right now?
It's gone midnight, buddy. You're talking about being excited being here. Not half as excited as I am, buddy.
Oh, that's great. So let me just give her the ground rules and we'll start. So I thought it was 11. I thought we made it earlier for you. Well, I was originally going to do it like in the middle of the night for poor Mark. I mean, really the middle of the night,
No,
like 2 or 3
it's
o'clock.
midnight. It's midnight.
Oh,
It's gone
okay.
midnight.
So it's still early. It's still early for you, you night owl. Anyway, so for the next hour and a half, I want you to do me a favor, please. Do yourself a favor. Actually, this is time for you. Mute your cell phones. Put your pagers away. If there's stuff in the way that's distracting, close out your instant messengers. Seriously, this is something you don't want to multitask about because this is a game changer. I mean, honestly, and I'll pop in a little bit more because I'll be with you, of course. But what we're going to talk about tonight is really how you can make a massive impact on an audience, how you can gain great credibility, how you can have product generated for you almost instantly, and really not. This is going to sound bad now for those of you that like to make excuses, but this is about removing all the obstacles and all the excuses from really either you're getting started or continuing and growing in your business. And I got to tell you that the advantages that come out of what you're about to learn are huge. In fact, I use this type of stuff all the time to build the foundations and the guts of my product. It just takes away so much of the work. It really truly is the online easy button. And if I forget during the course of today's presentation, when I jump in on Mark a little bit, I want to tell the story of the guy that said it was the wrong thing to do, that it was cheating, and I want to dispel that sometime during the presentation today. So anyhow, our guru today is my friend Mark Nathwani, and I've known Mark. My gosh, it's been close to 2 years now. Mark is truly a totalpreneur. And I've coined that word, by the way, Mark. That's my word. I own it. I own totalpreneur.com now. Some really cool things that you guys will be seeing this year. But Mark's done so much of everything. He's been a developer in real estate. He speaks all over the world. He's presented numerous events all over the place. But one of the things that I find so fascinating is that in the space of all that, and in the space of having a tremendous, incredible lifestyle, Mark also built the world's largest library of private label rights material, which is what you'll be accessing. I mean, it's just incredible. So rather than I finish telling the story, because I know he wants to tell it as well, you see all these people that he's been associated with. Um, uh, Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm Institute for Totalpreneurship welcome, and your first time we have an Institute for Totalpreneurship webinar today. Let's give it out for Professor Mark Nathwani.
Hey! Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you guys are in the world. This is so exciting. Ken, I just love your introductions. I love your enthusiasm, your energy, your passion. It's awesome, really good. I didn't realize it's been such a long time since I've spoken to your audience.
I didn't really either until I was looking at some of the old emails that you sent out, and it's been amazing. And realize we are literally half a world apart, not just like USA to UK. We're talking Bangkok, London, and
Yeah, I mean, what a great way! What a great way for me to start my my new year is to do a webinar with my favorite buddy.
And I want you guys to understand that this presentation I can't speak now came about because Mark is standing me up next week. We have a standing date to spend a week together in January, and Mark is blowing me off. So I said, Mark, I want I want at least 90 minutes of dedicated time with you, and he agreed. Because normally we're on the Marketers Cruise together, which begins on Sunday out of Miami. So
I'm gonna promise you that I'll make it up to you, and next year I will join you for sure.
Fair enough. All right, so let's rock and roll. What are we doing today, Mark?
Okay, I'm gonna just give you a little bit of a presentation. It's going to be exciting. You've kind of really set the mood for everybody to say, this is really exciting. So I'm going to have to live up to your expectations. I hope I managed to do that. So I'm just going to get on with it. It's like 12:15, and the presentation is just over an hour. And I have to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning on a train to middle of England in the Midlands. So I'll get cracking.
Okay, and I'll be here with you. I will try to not jump in like I usually do.
No, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. But I'm gonna make a swift through this presentation.
Well, before you start, I got to tell you, we're doing one on Thursday, and you guys will all be invited to it. This is kind of an impromptu. I'm doing one on Thursday. I'm going to do it at 4 o'clock in the morning from Bangkok. Okay, 4 a.m.
Wow.
I have to leave the door at 6 a.m. to catch my 8 a.m. flight to the States. so I know the drill. It's like
this is deja vu, because I think I've done probably, I don't know, maybe half a dozen webinars with you. I think this is the third time on Thursday that you'll be doing that. Just rushing there. In fact, once I think you left us.
That's right. I did.
In fact, I was on my own with your audience.
I remember that now. That's right. I had to walk out on you. That's
you did. 30 minutes before you were out the door.
That's exactly right. Yeah, I did. I had a plane to catch. I don't like doing it that way, but there you go. But the thing is, and guys, I want you to think about this as we go through today. Making life easy, and take. I don't want to use the word shortcut because that sometimes has a negative connotation, but making life easier and taking this simpler way of doing things can get you so much further, so much farther. And at the same time, I also want to let you know that the idea about everything that we do, and I'm going to introduce you to the Institute of Totalpreneurship on Thursday before I board the airplane, is that what you do out of passion. And if you are up at 4 o'clock in the morning, in my case, it'll be like 3 to get ready for the 4 a.m. presentation. If you're up at that time, it's not because you're dreading it. It's not because you're in the state of, oh God, it's, oh, great. And that's where I want you to be. Mark heard me singing in the background before we started this morning because I like to start blessing the event with great energy and with enthusiasm because it's really it's got to be a labor of love. Everything that we do, I believe, has got to be a labor of love. And Mark certainly shares that. And I want you guys to be in that same state of position. So join with me now on this journey. And I'm going to shut up now, Mark.
Oh my goodness, Ken, this is absolutely awesome. Guys, welcome to my webinar. I hope you have an enjoyable next 60, 75, 90 minutes, however long it goes on. I'll try and get through it as quickly as I can. I normally spend a couple of minutes just on this slide. I'm not going to, I'll just be very, very brief about it. But these are just some of the faces that I've had the great pleasure of sharing the stage with. And you may recognize some of them: Richard Branson, Lord Sugar, that's Tony Robbins' son, Jarek. We've got Kevin Harrington from the Shark Tank. We've got Ruby Wax. We've got Karen Brady from The Apprentice here with Lord Sugar. And you know, when I first entered this industry of public speaking, internet marketing, etc., when I was building this library, I had no idea that I'm gonna be sharing the stage with such incredible celebrities and personalities. This is just one of the bonuses. If you get the game right, just you know, one of the tremendous things that can happen, if you can get the game right. And hopefully, I'm going to give you so much information during this, during the next sort of hour or so, that it will go a long way towards, you know, getting you to achieve this kind of success. So without further ado, guys, here we go. And my clicker doesn't work. How good is that? Fantastic start, isn't it? There we go. Okay. Now, this is an interesting slide, and again, I don't want to go to the long-winded explanation of why I use this slide, but you know, the first slide of your presentation has always got to be very catchy and very exciting. And you know, if you're doing any public speaking on stage, or if you're doing any webinars like that, just use this little tip. Make the first slide really kind of different, exciting, and something that people will always remember. And you know, I just put here that, you know, being successful smartly is key. Now we're going to talk about being successful, but it's not just being successful. You know, it's not just about working hard. You know, Branson works you know, hard. He sleeps at 2 in the morning. He's up at 6 again. That's pretty much his day-to-day routine, or at least it was during his peak years. You know, I'm sure he still puts in a good 36 hours a day. You know, and the same with our good friend here, Donald Trump. It's not all about just working hard. We can all wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and go to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's not necessarily going to give us the kind of results that we want. It's when we use those hours smartly, and it's when we can do business smartly. That is what is key. And it's this topic and this heading that's really the foundation, the basis of the rest of this this webinar and this presentation. So we're going to talk about being successful smartly, which is really really key. So what is the content of this presentation? We're going to go through some of my background. I think it's important for you to get to know me, a little bit of my background, you know, who I am, what you know, my kind of experiences and things like that. Then we're going to introduce you to the library, because it's important that you understand what, you know, not just what I'm about, but also what the library is about. Then I'm going to tell you what exactly is PLR, what exactly is resale rights. Whatever idea you may have of it at the moment, hopefully you're going to learn a little bit more about PLR and resale rights. We're going to go through some business top tips. We're going to give you some secrets. We're going to unleash some secrets. We're going to go through some awesome income generation strategies. Then we're going to go through the exact ingredients to online success. You know,
Hey, Mark, I'm gonna jump in again. We try and go back. Try and get yourself closer to the mic again. Okay, you're starting to fade again.
Is that better? Okay.
Yeah.
Again, this is where, if any of you are kind of beginning to fall asleep, this is where we're going to really, really excite you and wake you up, because that's the exact ingredients to online success. Then we're going to go through how do you get all of those ingredients, and then lots and lots of content. So please, please, please do stay focused. And as Ken quite rightly said, just get rid of any distractions around you if you have. Okay, my golden rules is always to give massive value, give outstanding service, have integrity, be different, and respect everybody. I've written here, just please write this down, or if you don't have a pen or pad with you at the moment, don't sort of rush around during the webinar to get it, but just remember it. And also, guys, if there is anything in this presentation that you want, any particular slide or anything, I'm really very happy to make the entire presentation available to you. So if you can't make notes, then don't panic, don't worry. We can give you any slide that you want, or even the whole presentation. It's not a problem. Now, starting off with just a little bit about myself. I've got 30 years experience in business development, wealth creation, personal coaching. I've been the CEO of a public listed company on 2 occasions. I'm currently the charter president of one of the world's largest charity clubs, which has 45,000 clubs. And for now, more than 26 of those years, this slide's at least a year old, so I would say for 27 of those years. Property mastery. Property really has been my main game, and it still is currently. I was dormant in the property business for a few years, and you'll learn a little bit more about that during this presentation. But okay, just to give you a little bit of insight about my background here. At the age of 16, my first sort of reasonably large business deal was when I sold 1,000 pieces of the Rubik's Magic, the Rubik's Cube, to Hamley's toy store. Hamley's is like one of the largest toy stores here in the UK, and that was without a penny investment. I went in as a customer to buy one of these, and they didn't have any, and that just made me think out of the box. That here I am. I've just been through quite a few stores, been through some of the national retail outlets. They didn't have any. Came to Hamleys, where I really expected the shelves to be stacked with these. These things were absolutely flying out the door. They didn't have any, and I managed to sell them 1,000 pieces, and the deal was done within 24 hours. Then at the age of 19, I borrowed $18,000 from the bank. I put my parents' home on the line, and I opened a video store. And we called it the Fulham Video Vault. And the reason we called it the Video Vault is because downstairs we had a very creepy kind of a dungeon where we had all the horror section. It was kind of cool. And that became the largest video wholesaler and supplier in the southwest of London within months of launch. I forced a large competitor about a mile away to close. Introduced confectionery and tobacco, and I did this because business is all about being alert. It's all about being wide awake, and as we said earlier, I think it's about being smart. You've got to be smart. Now, when I saw people coming in to get their videos, they were coming in with sweets, chocolates, cigarettes, newspapers, magazines. And I saw an opportunity because I had a lot of space in the store. My entire store, as you can see, the videos when I first opened, they were like, face up, and they were just taking up huge amounts of space. Later on, what I did was I changed the racking system, and I put the videos in so that you could just see just the spines of the videos, and people would just slide them out to see the rest of the covers, and that created a lot of extra space. And in that space, we put sweets, chocolates, tobacco, confectionery, newspapers, all that, and my turnover shot through the roof. And we put cigarettes on cut price because that wasn't really my main game. My main game was videos, so I used that as like a draw-in for customers, and we're going to talk about a lot of these strategies later on, how you can use that.
Mark, I'm sorry,
on the web.
Mark, I gotta stop you for a second. I thought it was just me, but apparently your slides are not going all the way across the GoToWebinar control panel. We're cutting off on the right and the bottom. Can you change your resolution maybe or something?
Wow.
Yeah, it's the I thought it was just me, but yeah, everyone's popping in. The bottom and the right are getting off. And what we can do is we can certainly, if you're cool with it, we can we can post the slides in the members area later on. But I want to make sure everyone
No, no, no,
catches it.
that doesn't work. I mean, I'd rather have a 5 minute break and see if we can sort that out now. That's really odd. That's really, really odd because I've used the same resolution on other webinars and
Well,
it's been fine.
you and I have never had the problem before, but yeah, it's not me. It's everybody's popping in on the chat. So we're gonna fix this for you
Wow.
guys. Yeah, it's all moved to the
Uh,
right and the and it's cut off on the right and at the bottom. Um,
even now?
even now, yeah, it's really strange. And
Shit.
yeah, I hate to lose the flow, um, but
God, this
everybody,
is really strange. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to solve that. It's
um,
definitely not my resolution.
yeah. Let me see something. Looking at my control panel, I mean, something I can do from my end. Um, go back to PowerPoint for a second. Let's see something. If anybody has a suggestion on how to handle that, um, I'm just wondering if you can change it
Oh,
within.
hang on.
Ah,
Portrait. Should we? No, that's not gonna work.
that should be landscape should be right. Sorry guys, we're gonna fix this. Yeah, and Simone,
Landscape.
yeah, it's looking better. It's looking better right now because he's not in PowerPoint. That's the issue. It's the way PowerPoint is presenting it
Oh,
in his GoToWebinar control panel, which is kind of weird. So we're gonna fix that. I hope. Try portrait. I don't think that portrait's gonna is gonna. I
no, I
don't
don't
think so. It
think
shouldn't. It's
portrait's gonna
because
work.
you're. It should be. Yeah, it shouldn't be. No, it needs to be. It needs to be landscape for sure.
Oh my goodness, what have I done here?
Huh? Yeah, I don't. It's not your screen. It's PowerPoint because your screen. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Your screen is perfect. It's centered and totally perfect. So it's not your screen actually. It's PowerPoint and GoToWebinar. So let's go back to.
Is that better?
Yeah, but the issue isn't that it's PowerPoint. No, it's not better on. No, it's the same. Go. You know what? I have an idea. Why don't you go out of PowerPoint and back into PowerPoint? Close PowerPoint out and bring it back. Maybe it's just the way it's set up.
Okay.
Because I had I had to go reboot my whole system last night to just clear things out. So I think that may be what it is. And again, I apologize, use guys. And while Mark does that, I'll give you the let's see uh,
Is that
presentation.
better?
I don't know. I don't think it is, but let's go into presentation mode. No, it's still off to the right. I thought that was funny when I when we first
Wow.
started. Yeah, it's not centered. You know what? You know what I think. Try Mark. Try and change it to. No, that's going to ruin the way it looks. But let's try it for a second. Wait a minute. It's. I'm going to think within PowerPoint. Stay in PowerPoint because it's a PowerPoint issue. And again, I apologize. You guys, stay with me. We're going to get this. And even if we're missing a little bit to the right or the bottom, you're going to get the content that we want, that you want. What I'm thinking is maybe zoom out on it a little bit because it doesn't matter. Within the presentation, stay in the presentation inside of in
Hang on, I'm
PowerPoint.
just looking at this panel. Change the visuals. Stay in PowerPoint,
Stay
yeah?
in PowerPoint. It's the issue is not your regular screen. It's PowerPoint. It's PowerPoint within GoToWebinar. So what I'm going to say
Okay.
is if you can change your view, um,
Big view,
and
grayscale.
zoom. No, go to the zoom. Go to the zoom and try fit to window. We see what it says next to that. Try fit to window. All right, try that. Let's see what happens. And then let's look at. Oh, you're on the left hand side too. That's your. We need to go
Is
to the
that
right.
okay?
No, it's actually worse. Go. What you're.
It's worse.
Yeah, and that's interesting. I love it. We may just have to power through, you guys, and not to worry because we got about 80%, 90% of the slides that are showing. But go if you can go back, go on the go to your Yeah,
66?
yeah. Go to
50?
66. Go to 50 right now. Go to 50.
50?
Yeah, but you know what? Where you are, you're on the left hand side. So let me this whole ribbon thing. It's still not making any
Is
difference
that
on the right.
better?
No, not at all. Go back. Go
No.
back. Yeah,
Oh,
no, not at all. Go back to the top. I want to look at your ribbon real quick, and then we'll home insert sign
oh hang on. We
trees.
can do this. Oh, hang on. I just did it.
Okay,
There you go.
try
There you
that.
go. That'll work.
I don't know.
That'll work. How's that?
No, no different. No different.
No.
No different at all. All right. Well, you know what? Guys. I'm
Oh,
apologizing to you, but Mark, it's not about the left side. It's that on your screen, Mark, the actual presentation box is shifted out to the right. It's not. It's look at you know what? Wait a minute. Look at where it says window. Look at arrange all on in the middle and to the right a little bit more. There you go. See where it says arrange all? Try that. See what that does. It maybe it just moves it tile up. No, it's not doing it. Okay, yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's not.
it
It's
says here move, split.
yeah. Okay, well, you know what? Let's not waste any more time on this because I want everybody to get the content here. So
Okay.
Edgar's saying go to slideshow. Where's slideshow, Edgar? I've never seen this happen before, everybody. It's whoa. That's your transition. Okay, where is slideshow? Across the top. Go to slideshow across the top. Yeah, there you go. Let's see what that's got to say. From beginning, custom slideshow. Resolution. Try use current resolution. See what it says use on the resolution at the top. Let's see if we can make the resolution less. Maybe that or try something. Try 640 by 480. Try that. Or no, actually try your 1280. Yeah, one of those. Let's
This
see.
one?
Yeah, try it. Let's just see if it makes any difference. And then we'll go to show, and then we're gonna just get going.
Yeah, let me just.
How about showing in edit mode? No, even in edit mode, it was a problem. That was the issue. It's nothing centered. Well, I don't want to take. He'll lose all of its animations and everything else, and frankly, I don't want to take the time on that. So let's just get a presentation and see what happens.
Okay. All right.
Now it's totally.
Sorry
There we
about
go.
that.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Yeah, we'll just. It's. I think it's better. I think we got it. I think you
Is
got
it
it.
there?
Yep, we're good. There we go. We got it. Fantastic.
Are you kidding me?
Nope, we're good. We're good. The bottom is cut off. The
How's that?
bottom is cut off a little bit, but we're centered now. So we're like
There
90.
you go.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
that was worth 5 minutes.
that was yeah. Okay, everybody. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate that. All right,
Cool.
let's rock
Thank
and
you.
roll. Yeah, the bottom line of
Okay,
it.
so as and when I introduced confectionery and tobacco into the store, there were four other stores that sold just confectionery and tobacco. And you know, instead of being a video store specialist, we became a tobacco and confectionery specialist as well. And four other stores, literally one on each corner, which people had to kind of pass to come to our store, they closed as well. I sold the business 4 years later for $300,000. I started with 18,000. Don't forget, at the age of 19. Okay. Then I went into the business of car radios. My business was called In-Car Entertainment, and I became the largest independent retailer and reseller, car radio retailer and reseller in the UK. And within the first year of trading, I grew to 8 stores. Now, you notice a trend here that every time I start a business, within a very short time, the business becomes extremely successful. With the video store, the wholesaling, the confectionery, this. I've only listed a few here, but again, even my public speaking business in a very short time. And again, I'll explain to you the secrets of how that can be possible and how you can do that too. So in this business, I beat established and existing businesses in the car radio field, and I operated that business for 13 years. Stop again. Now, during this business, I noticed a gap. I noticed a gap in the market, and the gap in the market was vehicle security. Vehicle security was a huge problem where people expected your alarm to be like they expected it to be like a bodyguard, you know, a 24/7 armed guard that would just stand around your car. If anybody touched it, it would shoot their brains out. Unfortunately, vehicle security don't do that. It's just a deterrent. It makes a noise, and hopefully people get frightened of it drawing attention, and the thief runs away. So it was a big problem in those days, and so I invented a product called Recall, which was the world's first vehicle security device that allows you to stop your car from anywhere in the world using your phone. And that kind of brought the vehicle back to the owner. And that business went from zero to $200 million. British Aerospace were shareholders. And at Las Vegas CES, I won the most innovative product of the year award. Now, you can. This is all public information. This is all public knowledge. So there's no BS or hype or exaggeration here. This is a true story. But all that glitters is not gold. I may have had a $200 million company. I certainly don't anymore. But the important point here to note, guys, is look, we're born with nothing, and when we leave, we're going to leave with nothing. And in between, you may have a $200 million company, you may not. But life is short, and enjoy it and live it. And I say that. I say all that glitters is not gold, because by the age of 39, I'd made mistakes. I earned my grey hair, gave me huge amounts of experience. I made and lost a lot of money, as you saw just there. And I've been through my fair share of life's stresses, problems, and mistakes. And I put it, does that sound familiar to anybody? Lost the fun leads you to volunteer. Now, normally in the live audience, I look around the room, and there's lots of heads nodding. And so even on the webinar, I can feel and I can sense a few of you guys saying, yeah, you're not the only one with problems. But the main thing, guys, and we all come across problems, is remain focused. Stay focused. I remain focused on my lifestyle, and there's my boys, my wife Sunny. Both my boys are qualified in law now, and it's focus that got me through. And apart from focus, guys, most importantly is I had to make decisions, and you guys are going to have to make decisions. And at the end of this webinar, you're going to have to make a decision, whether you have access to the library or you don't. And I hope you make the right one. And when you make a decision, the other thing you're going to have to do, which I've done and everybody does, is take action. You've heard this, and you will hear this time and time again, guys. It's all about taking action. It's all about making decisions. And ultimately, the reason you'll hear from speaker after speaker after speaker the same story, and from one book to another, about making decisions and taking actions, is because ultimately they produce results. Now, I've always done that, and in this case, it produced for me the world's largest PLR and resale rights library. And we're going to go through exactly what PLR and resale rights are in just a moment. Now, in January 2010, I started my internet, my online business. And I started by spending $750 in 90 minutes. And this happened after I'd been to a weekend presentation seminar where I heard 15 speakers over 3 days. Each one was selling their product for anywhere from £1,000, that's about $1,500, all the way to £5,000, which is about $7,500. And they all spoke pretty much about the same thing, that if you want to be successful, come and join me. And then they offered some kind of a package, or either it was a set of DVDs, videos. And again, we'll go through all of this stuff in a few moments. But I decided to go for a 3-day course, which was to teach me how to do internet marketing. And over the 3 days, I'd made 15, 20 pages of notes, and I'd circled and crossed some notes which said PLI and resale rights. And throughout that weekend, it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it was a 3-day course, and the presenter, the speaker that I went with, mentioned PLI and resale rights for all of, I would say, about 1 or 2 minutes. Didn't emphasize on it very hardly, very hard. And he just said that, look, for newcomers, it's a good way to start because it saves you a lot of time, and it saves you a lot of money. And he said for established marketers, it's also a good thing, because of certain advantages. And that kind of struck me. And as an entrepreneur and a businessman, the very little that he spoke about PLI and resale rights, the fact that you can sell them again and again and again, keep the money, just those few minutes was enough to get my interest. So when I came back home Sunday night, it was 8 o'clock. I turned on my computer, went onto Google, looked at PLI resale rights, did a bit more research. I like the flavor of the product, and so within 90 minutes, my credit card was $750 lighter, and I had on my desktop about roughly 800 products. And I'm opening them up, and there's this beautiful ebooks, there's audios, there's videos, there's educational stuff, there's stuff on Facebook, there's stuff on social media, there's stuff on, all kinds of stuff. And I recognized a lot of the topics because that's what I just learned this weekend. And obviously, 3 days isn't enough to learn everything about all these topics. So I spend a lot of time actually learning from those products. And then, as time went by, obviously value came into my mind. And by March 2010, I developed the world's largest library, which is now recognized by leading gurus and individuals globally. And it consists of the following. And before I just go to the next slide, I'll just explain what I mean about immediately value came to my mind. Because, I'm thinking that I've got between 700-800, almost 1,000 products on my desktop, and I've just paid $750, but I now have the rights to resell these. And I thought, well, if I've just paid $750, would anybody pay, $50, $100? And the answer was yes, of course they would. So I put up a web page. That's exactly how I started. That, there's these amount of products. In fact, I did eventually. I rounded it up to 1,000. And I put there, quite sincerely, that I've spent almost $1,000 on these products myself, which is averaging about $1 a product. And I'm selling the whole lot. I think my first offer was $50, then I upped it to $100. Eventually went up to $199. And by the time my library reached 5,000 products, I was charging anywhere between $299 and $500. And as I made money, I was just buying more and more and more and more and more products, and we went to tens and hundreds of thousands. So, okay, it consists of now over 1 million e-products, and that comprises, there's over 500,000 ebooks. That covers over 1,000 niches, thousands of valuable audio, video information products, hundreds of thousands of articles across over 700 niches. We've got graphics in there, JPEGs, fonts, designs, other types of graphics. We've got tutorials, sales pages, templates, images, tones. I've got educational products galore, over 500 topics. And it's a great source for countless businesses as a site. And the price range of the products that I have are very wide. We've got a lot of products that you can use to give away, just to build a list, all the way up to Mike Filsame's $2,000 butterfly, the complete blueprint of that.
Butterfly marketing, the classic. That's amazing.
Yeah, I have that in there because he offered that for, I think he offered that for $500 on resale rights.
Yeah.
And he limited it to only I think it was just 100 people, so that it doesn't flood the market, because he knows from 100 people, probably only about 5 or 10 are actually going to go and do something with it.
Right, of course.
And then he didn't sell anymore. A brilliant program. He when he was selling it for $2,000, he sold tons of them, and that's really he made.
I bought it.
Millions,
It's a great product. Yeah. I bought it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you have it as a digital product, right? Because I bought it, and I believe I actually got a physical product mailed to me.
Yeah, no, I have the digital.
The one thing that I'm excited about, Mark, is that having an autoresponder series is really fundamental to keeping your customer relationships going. It's something
We're
that
going to talk about that in a minute. We're going to
okay,
talk about
cool.
that in a
Okay,
minute.
because I had a
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
I had a conversation with someone the other day about that, and I was like, I need to up the ante, and she said, "Why don't you just get it from Mark? It's in your library." And I'm like, "Oh my God, you're absolutely right. It's an and I didn't even realize it was in the library. This I kid you not.
It
I
is.
kid you not.
It
So
is.
I'm going to be working on that, over the next couple of weeks because you've got so much cool stuff. So I'll shut up and let you finish. But boy, it's like, wow, I had that ability and I didn't even use it. How dumb is that?
It happens a lot. A lot of members don't realize what they have, and that's why
Yeah.
this presentation, I've actually gone through a little bit more depth as to what I have in there. Again, I can't go through everything, but just from what you see here, it's very, very exciting. Very
Well,
exciting indeed.
yeah,
So
and when you buy individual stuff, and a lot of people are selling individual product rights, that costs a fortune. But when you're part of the library, it's all in one place. You don't have to spend you know twenty
yeah, I mean,
dollars
like
here,
like I
$100
said to
there.
you,
Yeah,
I actually spent $750 on just a handful of products within the first like 90 minutes of me being in this business.
yeah,
It's not difficult to spend that kind of money within a few moments. And the reason I can afford to, well, the reason I could afford, even, let's just talk about the first 1,000 products. I could sell them for 50 or $100 because I'd already bought them. I had the rights to resell them, and I just had to sell 20 of them to get all my money back, and I
yeah.
sold like 1,000 of them.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly. Well, listen, I did my first one was $1,000. I spent $1,000 for this program 3 or 4 years ago, and within
right?
oh, I don't know what was it within a month, I had turned that into $4,000, something close to that. It was the numbers are off a little bit, but it was crazy.
No, it's
I
true. It can
Yeah,
it can be done, and I've done it, and many of my members have done it. And
yeah,
anyone listening here today,
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
this is 2014. It's a brand new year, and if you're really serious, I'm going to show you so much stuff that you can make this year absolutely incredible. And it's not it's not a lie. I'm going to give you facts and figures, and I'm going to show you exactly how it can be done. So the rest of this webinar is very exciting. So okay, I'm going to carry on.
Okay,
Okay, now all these products for members, for anyone that has access to it, they're free. They're completely free. And again, I'll explain a little bit more about that in a moment. And it's an answer to almost any question, and it assists all strategies. Not most or some. This library assists all strategies. Okay. So who uses these products? We've got newcomers to internet marketing. We've got experienced marketers. We've got pretty much anybody without a product can use it. If you have your own product, you can still use the library. If you're a product creator, you can use it. Authors across almost 1,000 niches, they use it for content. You can use it for content. Many from this audience, I always have this line there because there's always somebody, whether I'm speaking live anywhere in the world or whether I'm on a webinar, there's always somebody. And in fact, I'd like a hand up if anybody here is a member of the library or has been one of my attendees in the past. Can you see any hands going up there, Ken?
hang on a second. I just was changing screens. Yeah, a few
There's
people are
there's
raising
there's
hands. Yeah,
always there's always there's
yeah,
always someone. Yeah,
yeah.
there is. So either they are or a member or they've been on my presentation before. Always the case. Always the case. In fact, I'd like one of them to be a volunteer there for when I ask. Okay, so who uses these products? Anyone aged 7 upwards. I've been meaning to change this for a while, actually. I should be 8 or probably 9 now. This slide's
Okay,
over your roll
Mark, get closer to your mic, and because you're fading
closer
out.
to
I'm
the
just
mic.
here. Yeah,
Am I okay? So
yeah.
anyone age I'd said 7 because that was the age of my youngest member a little while ago. Okay, so why do they all use it, and what is it that's so special about it? Well, oh, who's making noises? Is that you?
That was a reminder on my It was Siri talking to me. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so what was the last bit? What's so special about it? Okay, now this is what's so special. The products come with resale rights. Now, this is where you pay attention, guys. Anybody falling asleep, it's time to wake up. It allows you to resell the product time and time again and retain 100% of the revenue. Guys, this is what attracted me to this business. Just the fact that I could go out, sell the product, and keep all the money as an entrepreneur and a businessman, this was a light bulb that hovered around my head and bells ringing all around it. And immediately dollar signs were flashing in my eyes, and it worked. PLR are private label rights. That allows you to label the product as your own product with your own name and brand on it and no royalties to pay. Guys, just if you could just grasp these 2 slides, you're done. Absolutely done. The rest of the slides are irrelevant. This is powerful, very, very powerful. If you go into Walmart, and we have a Tesco here, which is like your Walmart, and I'm sure there's other big brand name stores all over the world. I'm not sure which countries you guys are from, but I'm sure you all know Tesco's and Walmart. And you go into these stores, and they have thousands of products on their shelves, from cornflakes to tissue paper to all kinds of stuff, with the store's branding on it. These guys don't have 2,000 factories to make all these products. They don't manufacture butter, bread, toast, cereal, jam, and all the other stuff. Somebody else does it for them. Guys, you can do the same online. You don't have to make a meditation product. You don't have to make a health product. You don't have to make pet keeping products. Whatever line of business you're in, you don't have to sit there for months and record your own DVDs and your own content. Some people may call it cheating. I just briefly heard something about Ken saying something to do with cheating. Are you trying to tell me Tesco's and Walmart's are cheating? No, they're smart. It's not cheating. It's being absolutely smart. It's using the resources to hand. It's saving time. It's saving money. It's delivering professional goods. Because if Tesco and Walmart, who are retail specialists, they go into manufacturing marmalade and all kinds of other food, they can't do it because they're not specialists in that game. If I tried to manufacture so many of these different products, I couldn't do it in my lifetime, and I wouldn't be good at it, because I do what I do best, which is selling, marketing, building my business, and I let product creators that are specialists in their field do their job. Okay? Now, just imagine the power of this. For those that haven't if the penny hasn't dropped, it will now. Imagine that you had the keys to, I don't know, say for example, Walmart I've used here. And let's supposing I said to you that you can go into that Walmart at any time, take whatever you like, fill up your truck, as many trucks as you like. So go in there, take all the TVs, take all the videos, take all the clothes, take all the food, just load up your truck, go away, sell everything, keep all the money, come back and keep doing it again and again and again, as many times as you like, no restrictions. So basically you can pull up your truck outside Walmart at any time, as many trucks as you like, bring 20 trucks, load them all up with the product, drive away, sell it, and keep coming back for more, nothing to pay. Can you imagine how powerful that would be? Well, guys, that's exactly what I allow you to do with my store. You can come into my store. There's over 1 million products across a wide range, as you just saw. You can log on at any time you like, take whatever you like, go away, sell it, keep all the money, keep coming back. The pennies dropped? Good. Okay, now, normally in a live audience, I'd ask you to stand up, but we can kind of play this game. We have done. This is where I need Ken's help. So when I ask you, are you ready to be successful with me? I want you to give me a loud yes now. I don't know if you can mute everybody online here all at once. It's going to get a bit noisy.
It's I can let me try on a Mac. I'm not sure that I've never learned how to do it. So you guys, what you need to do is like either raise your hands or pop into the chat. There's a place to raise your hands as well. So Mark, we can try going that direction. You can do the hand raise, which I'm still learning to use.
Okay, so ready? Are you ready to be successful? Give me a loud yeah! Come on, Ken, at least you can say yes.
You can do the hand raise. I'm seeing yeses. I'm seeing
Anyway,
can. I'm seeing yes, yes, yes. Dee
yeah,
says yes. Marty
cool.
says
See,
yes.
who needs who
Naya
needs
says
who
yes. She
needs a
carries
live
her hand.
audience?
Yes, yes. Naya, Diana, yes, yes,
The
yes.
technology is fantastic.
I got
Okay,
hell
now some of
yes.
you,
Yeah, hands
hell
are up.
yes.
Hands
Okay,
are
so
going
some
up
of
all over the place. Yeah, fantastic.
awesome. Thanks for the awesome participation, guys. That's what we like. That's what we like. Okay, so some of you may be saying, yeah, Mark,
Martin says hell
uh,
you freaking yeah from Norway.
hell freaking here from Norway. Okay,
And
good. I like it. I like
D
it. I like the
says
enthusiasm of this crowd. This
D
is a
says
good crowd. This is
loving
a
this
good crowd.
conversation. Martin says staying up late. Yeah, you sure as heck are. You keeping Mark awake.
Cool. Okay, so now some of you might be saying here, however, Mark, we don't find it that easy. We want to be successful. We don't find it that easy. And I would reply, if I think it works, that it is when you know how. Now we've all heard this phrase. Yep, it's easy when you know how. So again, you may be saying, well, Mark, some of us don't know how. That's the problem. So this is where I ask for my first volunteer. And if Mr. Ken can look at the
Okay.
hands and pick one for me.
Okay, so we need a volunteer. Who wants to volunteer? Jump in quickly. First person that pops into the chat or raises their hand that I can see says, okay, Martin. Martin, I see it right there. Martin, and Martin stayed up late for this, for Norway. So, okay, Martin, you are now our first volunteer. Okay, so Mark, how are we gonna?
Unmuted? Have you unmuted, Martin?
Yeah, let me. Hopefully, Martin, you can speak. So let's see if I can find you here real quickly. Okay, you are now. Okay, Martin, you're unmuted. Welcome.
Yeah,
Hey,
thank
Martin,
you.
is that Martin de Vega?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me. She's speaking to Martin right now. Nice to hear
Great,
you guys.
great.
How are you?
Yeah, great, great, great. I just saw your waving your hand come up as Ken unmuted you. Okay, so we
Thrilled
were
you're
just
here.
talking about it's easy when you know how, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Now what we're going to do now is we're actually the rest of this presentation we're actually going to teach you how. And I'm just going to do a very quick demonstration with you that whenever you know how to do something, it does become easy. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
going to start off with
exactly.
this. We're going to start off with this trick. What I'm going to do, Martin, I'm going to ask you to pick, memorize, or write down, or just think of one of these cards, but don't tell me
Hey,
which
Mark.
one it
Mark,
is.
move your GoToWebinar
Yeah,
control panel over because it's obscuring your screen. Just close it out.
I
I don't.
Okay,
can't see it.
yeah.
Yeah, we can't
Okay,
see it. Just.
there you go.
There you go. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, thanks.
I didn't think you guys could see that.
I
Okay.
know. I didn't either. It's the first time I've ever seen it. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, so Martin, I'm going to ask you to pick a card. And the rest of the audience, everyone else can join in. Everyone else can join in. I want you guys to pick a card, and we're going to do something. Those of you that know how to do this trick, just play along, and those of you that don't are going to be absolutely blown away. So, Martin, you ready? We can pick. Have you picked a card?
Yeah, I'll pick the card. I'm excited.
You pick it out. Okay. Everybody else, I hope you picked a card now, and we're just going to move on
He's
to the
he's
next
gonna
card. So if
he's
you
gonna.
haven't,
This
you've
is where
got.
the magicians have just kicked him out because he's gonna share the magic trick with everybody.
We're going to share the magic. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get kicked out of the magic circle. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, pick a card, and what we're going to do, if my clicker works, is we are going to get rid of that card. Is your card gone?
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, your card has disappeared, hasn't it? And I tell you something, if there's anybody in the audience that has picked a card and their card is still there, I'll be really, really surprised. Has everybody's card disappeared? Yes, it has. Now, how can I do this trick with all these people in the audience and you've all picked the same card? How has everybody out there picked the same card? Isn't that amazing, Martin?
Yeah, it is. It's really amazing. I'm astonished. Wow.
Okay, now I'm going to teach you how to do this trick. And once I show you how to do it, it becomes easy. So with making money online, I'm going to show you how to make money online and make it really easy. In the same way, I'm going to show you how to do this trick. Now, on the top, you'll see the first 6 cards that I showed you.
Yeah.
On the bottom is the next 5 cards that I showed you. They're all different. I tricked you.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay? So
That's a good one. That's a
now
good
you know
one.
how to do this trick. Now you know how to do this trick. You could do the same trick at a party and impress people, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'll pick up all the girls.
There you
You
go.
can pick up all the girls. There you go. Now, as a volunteer, Ken will give you a link later on where you can download this awesome product. I've just taken a mixed selection.
Fantastic. Yeah.
This is worth about $400. There's 10 products there.
Wow.
You've got meditation, health packs, social networking, internet marketing, business tools, mastery, personal development tips, golf basics, pamper your cat and pamper your dog, natural beauty, niche, stop smoking. All of these products come with their own websites, with their own mini sites. All you're going to do is stick your own PayPal button on there and put your picture on the top. They're all
Okay.
done for you, ready to go. A PLR resale right site. So that's just a little thank you to say thank you for volunteering.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
See, it was worth
And
staying up late.
and
Yeah,
yes,
of course.
Martin, stay online because the volunteers at the end get a real freaking bonus.
Yeah,
So
Mark, you're fading out again, babe.
Okay, so stick around, Martin. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, no problem. I'll be up until 6 in the morning, so don't worry.
Okay.
Cool,
All
cool.
right, we'll be up
You
here
guys
with
can
you.
wake me
Thanks,
up.
Martin. Okay.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Okay, now normally at this time we ask for another volunteer on a live presentation. Unfortunately, this one we really cannot do on a webinar. But the next demo would normally show the power of PLR and resale rights and how e-products are your cash flow solution. And what we do here is we take somebody from the audience, and I have my my IT partner just take them to the back. We have a digital camera. We take a photograph of them, and within 15 to 20 minutes, they have their own product site up and running online. Like I said, we can do that, but just to explain to you the power and how really easy it is to get a website online straight away using PLR and resale rights. But I'll show you something similar to that in a minute anyway. Now, e-products, and that actually, that demo shows that e-products are a license to print money. And it also shows that you can set up your own e-product business that's capable of producing revenues 24/7 from as soon as after this webinar, basically, using PLR and resale rights. And these are the kind of businesses that you can set up. This just gives you an idea of the range of products and the quality and the graphics and the stuff we have. We have JV Auction Profits,
And
instant green status.
you can customize since it's yours, you can customize it to anything that you want.
Yeah, yeah. Every product comes with a license, and the license tells you what you can and can't do with it. And most of them, the PLRs, you can change the graphics, change the names, put in your own branding on it. The ones that are just resale rights, you can just sell those as they are. Some of them you can claim them to be yours, and some of them you cannot. So just respect whatever the license says. Again, just to give you an idea of the quality, the sheer quality of the stuff. This is a 5 DVD set. It's a DVD. It's an audio set. We've got audio meditation for
Those
achieving
are
peace
good.
and oneness.
Those are good. I like those.
Ultimate relaxation, unleashing your hidden potential, for greater relaxation, for accelerated healing. Absolutely phenomenal quality stuff. We've got Facebook Profits. This is a brilliant program.
I haven't seen
Again,
that one. We would definitely use that one, Mark. That's great.
Yeah, no, that's there. We have web copy, upsell tactics, email marketing tactics.
Mark, can you get close? Can you get closer to your mic again? You're fading out. I can't hear you.
Yep. Sure. Again, just to give you a rough idea, it's impossible for me to show you a million products, but again, the other side of list building. This is Russell Brunson's program. He was selling this for $200 a go. I have the resale rights for that. So that's just that one product is worth $200. He was selling it. He's all formula. The ClickBank profit criteria is a great product. All of these, this phenomenal product. Basically, it's outstanding quality. There's a huge range. I've just purchased I think there's about 5,000 novels, a collection of novels. So we've now actually got some just really good reading material just for your own use. So these are on resale rights too, so you can resell a lot of these novels too. This gives you an idea. Again, we haven't got room, time, or space for 1,000 niches, but this gives you an idea of action, adventure, affiliate, body, classic, ebooks, dogs, history, hobbies, humor, legal, music, mystery, etc., etc., travel, video, wedding, whatever topic you can think of. Basically, we have something in there for everybody. So why PLR and resale rights? Well, as I said earlier, it speeds up your route to entry. It's instant revenue. It saves time and money, which are the two most valuable assets. It's probably the best, quickest, and easiest way to build your list. You can educate yourself along the way from the product, which I did. It complements any business of any kind. There's something for any niche, professionally created by experts. They have sales pages written for you. It'll have graphics created for you. It's pretty much all done for you, and you can claim that it's your product. Obviously, like I said, subject to the license. It's not cheating.
No, it's
It's
not.
all of
It's
these
not.
things.
It's not cheating. It's not cheating at all. I mean, the grocery stores take brand name stuff, stick a label on it, and they call it their own. This is the best and easiest way to get started in creating anything new.
I mean,
And
Mike the same still uses it. I mean, even
yeah.
till this day,
Oh
and
yeah.
me too. I mean, I've been in this business for a long time, and for a change. Sorry to speak over you, Ken, but this is quite important. That a majority of the speakers will sell you stuff that is like they're just teaching you. They're making money not from their own product or not from their own niche, but they'll make money from teaching you how to make money. And without sounding really arrogant or blowing my own trumpet here, but I actually make money not from teaching people how to make money, but I make money from my product. And so when I give you access to the library, I'm giving you access to something that'll make you as much money as I do. I'm giving you the same tool. So, it's like when you go into a handyman's van and you see a van full of tools which he uses to do rehabs. If you buy a franchise of that and you have the same truck or van with the same tools, you can go and do the same job. So this is the same thing. I'm kind of selling you my truck with the tools in it, so you can go and do rehab as well. Do you get it? Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally. It totally does. And I'll tell you something else. For those of you that are product creators, I mean, you really want to create it. There's a long way and there's a short way. And what I would say is that the shorter or the easier way is, even if you want to create your own thing, you start with PLR, because that way you have a framework that you can use. Okay, so you've already got the guts.
Yeah, I have
It's
a
like a
ton.
car, right?
I have a ton of product creators that use my library to
Well,
create
I
their
do
own product.
too. Think about it like this. Think about it as a car from General Motors. General Motors has many different brands, right? They got Chevrolet, they got Cadillac, and so on. A lot of their cars are built on the exact same frame. The same frame and drivetrain are there. So you can use the PLR as your own frame and drivetrain, and then add everything on top of it that's your very own. Okay, so you have a choice of taking it straight out of the box, or rebranding it and customizing it your way. And that's what I do with mine. I use it as a framework to add my own stuff to it. So you're still getting my product, but it began with a basic recipe. It's like when you take a recipe from a recipe book. You start with the recipe and then you make it your own. You always change it a little bit. That's just inherent. That's the idea about PLR for me. It's such a huge shortcut, and the time and money you'll save is off the charts. It's really important to recognize that. And I can tell you from my stock trading products, they've all began that way. Um, my credit product began that way and has grown dramatically. Most of my stuff began as private label. Most of it did, because it's just an easier way to be in the market tomorrow. And
Okay,
all you
we're
do
gonna
is,
move on.
yeah. I mean, my gosh. So is it cheating? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And people that live in that mindset limit themselves dramatically, which is why they stay broke. And this guy was, trust me, broke.
Right.
Okay.
So PLR and resale rights. Most of you probably read this slide, but it's helped more internet millionaires to start than any other strategy. That's a fact. It continues
Oh,
to do
sure.
so, regardless of niche. You can ask Mike for the same, who has permitted the use of his picture and reference to him. Thank you kindly. Okay, so moving on. Now, you guys have all heard of squeeze pages. That's used to acquire people's name and email ID just for them to get onto your list. And that's typically, typically what one looks like, but there's an example of quite a few squeeze pages there if you can see them. We all heard of domain names, .com, .net, .org, .co.uk, .org, blah, 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 blah. We've heard the term traffic. We're not talking about cars on the highway. We're talking about eyeballs on your website. So we've got squeeze pages, domain names, traffic. Now, internet marketing can be confusing because when I first started, I heard this terminology: squeeze pages, domains, traffic. Google and Twitter and Facebook and YouTube and social media and webinars and affiliate marketing and blogging and article writing and AdSense and AdWords and SEO and CPA and PPC and ABC and ZBQ and oh my goodness, this is what I look like. And it's what we call in the UK drives you doolally, and doolally means nuts. For those of you that are from the UK, you'll know, and those that are not, it drives you bonkers.
Hey, Mark, a little closer to the mic again.
A little closer to the mic, okay?
Yeah.
It's enough to drive you bonkers, as I said, and it gives you stress and it drives you confused. But the message here, guys, is if that is happening to you, if that does happen, or it may happen, don't give up. What do? You get out your telescope, and that is to stay focused. You take things step by step. And remember, whether you are online or offline, doesn't matter whether your business is on or offline, that the principle, the concept, the foundation, the basics of any business are the same. Now, a lot of you guys, will be making a natural progression from having previously an offline business to going online. And this is just to say that, there's no difference, so don't be afraid. A lot of people get this phobia, they're scared of going online, that, oh my God, it's really different. It's not. It's business is business. Now, I'll explain to you what I mean by that. It's not rocket science. Basically, whether you're on or offline, all you're doing is you're offering a product to a customer, and that'll make money. It's really that simple. Making money is not rocket science at all. If you can remember that the product is your goods or your services, and the traffic is your the people, the buyer, then you're going to make money. So if ever you get confused, just go to the basics. Offer product to those that need it, and you'll make money. And it's just really as simple as that. Let's look at some revenue streams. You can sell the product on your own mini site. I'll give you an example of that in a moment. Most products have a done-for-you website, so we call that being smart. Make value bundles. You can convert them to CD or DVD. You can mix or create them to make home study courses. You can create mini courses and you can distribute them to your mailing list. You can make physical books out of it. You can add your affiliate links to PLR. These are just a handful of examples of what you can do to create revenue streams from PLR and research rights. There's so many other ways.
Mark, can I jump in can I jump in for a fast second, because I want to share something that I got last year that I thought was just genius, and you said it on the thing. When you create mini courses and so on, or create home study courses, or just even an ebook with affiliate links, if you create an ebook and throw in, and it's all content, and put your affiliate links throughout those, you're giving it and give it away. You can give away free content as long as the licensing allows for that with your own branding. You position yourself as an expert, and you don't have to sell anything. All you could do is say, here are a couple of resources that you can use. People will buy the resources and you'll get paid. Let that book go out to everyone. Share it all over the place. You will make a lot of money because you're positioning yourself as an expert that is not selling. Really, really cool way to play it. And a lot of money has been made that way. You can do that all day long.
Yeah. Okay. Now, a few examples of this. Again, countless uses, but I'll just give you a handful as an example. You can use them. You can use PLR and research rights products on a squeeze page, similar to what Ken just said. That you use them to give them away, but in order for them to get it first, they just give you the name and email address. So you can build a list. Now, I've used PLR and research rights to build huge lists across So many different niches. You can use PLI and resale rights to promote any brand or any product. So just use it as promotion. You can use it to add value. You can offer it as bonuses. You can use it to joint venture. This webinar is an example of using PLI and resale rights to joint venture. I have the content. I have the PLI and resale rights. I'm doing a joint venture with Ken. He's got the audience. You can do the same. Okay. You can split it as content to your website. You can make perfect niche bundles. I'll give you an example of a show offer that I did when I first started. In 2010, one of the first things I did was I got a couple of $1,000 worth of. In fact, this was from my first downloads. My first set of downloads that I did. I picked a ton of social media products. There was 50 social media products that I picked. The value of those was like $2,000, $3,000. I then burnt them onto a disk. I sent the disk to. I found somebody on eBay that burns disks, and I asked for 100 of those, and they cost me like 30 cents each. I went down to the dollar store up the road, and for $1 I bought 8 DVD cases. I put those discs in the DVD case. I made a nice on PowerPoint. I made a nice cover, printed them up on my home computer, and I produced, similar to the disc that I just gave the volunteer. I produced a disc, DVD disc like that with nice graphics that said that you got over $2,000 worth of social media products for $50. I went to this show. I sold out by 2 o'clock. If I had another 100, I would have probably sold those. Now you imagine, for someone like me, new, just started into the business, made $5,000 at a show in half a day. A lot of my members have done it since. I've done it at many other shows since as well. This is a great way for you guys to start. Just find a local show specialist, even if it's a pet keeping exhibition. I've got so many pet keeping. Go to a health, nutrition, and diet show nearby somewhere. Put in 100 health, nutrition, and diet products on the DVD. Burn them. Take 200 copies with you. Get a little booth, a little desk. They'll charge you maybe $50 to exhibit there for the day, and you walk out with $5,000 or $10,000. If you do nothing but just implement this one strategy, you'll make money. So if anybody says, I'm not making money or I'm struggling, guys, just that one little simple idea can make you a lot of money. You can use it to upsell and downsell. You can monetize parked domains. So many people have domain names that are just parked, not doing anything. Stick a product in there. A lot of it has natural traffic anyway. Now this chart will be very useful. I can bet you 98% of this audience are not upselling. To go back to my video store, that's where the upsell ideas come from. People came in to buy videos, and what did I do? I upsold them cigarettes. I upsold them confectionery, newspapers, magazines. You can do the same online. There's no difference between on and offline businesses. If somebody's just bought a product off you, and when you go to the thank you page and you don't offer them something else, you're losing sales on the tobacco and confectionery and the magazines. Why let them come in just for the video and walk out? So why let them just buy this one product? You've overcome the fear. The hardest part is for you to get them to pull their credit card out their backside, and you've just managed to do that. Now they trust you. They bought from you. 98% of the toughest task is already done. While they're there, use PLI and say, here guys, there's $500 worth of product here. You can have it for $10 today. It doesn't cost you anything to download it from my library and offer it for whatever. And it's just more bucks per customer. You must do this, guys. So if you've got a squeeze page or a video text and you go to the offer page, on the thank you and the download page, do an OTO, which is a one-time offer. Collect all that data so you know who's bought, hasn't bought. And you'll find about 27 to 30% of people will buy that second product. You can then, once they've bought the second product, go to a second offer. I mean, I've bought stuff from websites and I've been bombarded with 6 to 10 different offers. I don't recommend that because you'll just upset people. I mean, I was getting a bit pissed off again. But up to the second offer, it's really fine. One is good. 2 is, it's okay. You'll only get about a 10% conversion on the second offer, because people might start getting a bit fed up. But always do one offer. Always do one offer. Never let them go just by buying one item. Okay, so who knows what affiliate marketing is? Now, who agrees that it's a brilliant way to make money? When I ask this in an audience, even we can do a hand thing now, you'll find a large amount of hands go up when I ask who knows what affiliate marketing is and who agrees it's a way to make money. And if I put the question there, who's actually doing it? Again, a large amount of people will say, yes, I'm actually making money at this present moment in time using affiliate marketing. Now, what that is you'll get somebody else's product, you'll offer it for sale, and you'll split 50-50. Now, let me tell you why that's bad news. It's a great way to make money, and a lot of people do it, but let me tell you why how easily you can go one step better. Now, with affiliate marketing, it's ready product. The hard work is already done. All you've got to do is drive traffic. And the product provider is often not even the creator of the product. So you've taken somebody's product, you've done the hard work. Sorry, they've done the hard work. You've taken their product, and you split 50-50 with them, and they haven't even made that product. And they're earning 50% on thousands of sales from people like you. And the vendor gets your clients. And this is the worst thing. How can you make affiliate marketing better for yourself and you be the vendor? How can you be at the top and you get those thousands of sales for yourself and you get other people selling for you? Well, you've guessed it, with the aligned rates of rights. Let the affiliates sell, let everybody else sell your product, and you collect money from everybody. Doesn't that sound like a much, much better deal? Take products from the library and put it on ClickBank or other similar sites. There's loads of them now. Or you can drive traffic to it as you would on somebody else's product anyway. But the difference is this time, you keep 100% of the money. You can JV with list owners. Let them market, you collect the money. Invite affiliates on social media. All the upsells are yours. Now, when you do affiliate marketing, you sell somebody else's product, you can't see the thank you page. And you can't see their one-time offer. And you don't know how many of your customers have bought a second product. Even during that very same sale, you're losing out on all of that stuff. And the advantage here, if you become the master and you have other affiliates, is that you own the list. Let 500 people sell your products from the library, make 50%, and now they're out there marketing your products. You're collecting the customers. You can now offer a one-time product and keep the 100% of the money. A lot of the honest affiliate marketers do give a 50% commission on second and subsequent sales, but not many do. Okay, another way of making money, webinars. Who'd like to get involved in making money with webinars? Now, it's probably not a nice thing to say, but I'll tell you anyway, because we're all in the same industry, we're all on the same side of the fence. But I have made, and I'll show you, in fact, it'll come through in a minute, we'll disclose all this in a minute. I've made tens of thousands of dollars on webinars in the space of an hour and 90 minutes. Why can't you guys do that? You can. It's just making a decision and doing it, taking the action, and it'll produce results. Now, this trick, one of my members taught me this trick in my early days, and he asked me, he said, Mark, do you want to make money on webinars? I said, I already do. He goes, no, I'm not talking about the way you're doing webinars, because let me explain how I do webinars. And this is his own idea, and he gave me this idea. He downloaded this product, 6-pack abs. He doesn't know anything about Keep Fit whatsoever. If you look at him, you wouldn't believe that he's remotely close to any of this, right? He created a PowerPoint presentation by reading this ebook on how to keep fit. Made such a fantastic webinar out of it. At the end of the webinar, he offered the P90X. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's this 90-day workout program. It gives you, keeps you really fit. And it's a fantastic P90X program. And he sold it for, I can't remember how much it was, like $100 or something, with some extra bits and pieces. Now, he needed an audience to present this to. So he scratched his head, did a bit of thinking outside the box, and he went to a lot of gymnasiums and all these clubs, sports clubs. And he asked for their list and did a joint venture. Now, you know, maybe 6 out of 10 said no, but 4 out of 10 said yes, and they had such big lists. And he did webinars, and this is how much he made on his first webinar. He made $1,200 selling P90X from no list and no product, just by using his head. Now, PLN Resale writes, the world's largest e-products library is real. It's not a course or something that you're going to shelve or forget about, or that you're not going to have time for. It's not something that you'll get from me just for one weekend. No, I paid £5,000 for a 3-day course. It's straightforward, incredible value, and it's one of the best biz opportunities around that's automated and operates from your home. Guys, this is a very powerful slide, this. It's real, it's incredible value, it's the best biz op around today. Now, I'll stand by that any day of the week. Now, here's another very, very exciting slide. No production cost, no postage cost. You can deliver your product instantly to your buyer. You don't store it. You don't need a Walmart $100,000 a week rental to store the product. There's no staffing. You don't need inventory staff and packers and forklift drivers. No staff. 100% money is your bottom line. You can access it anytime from anywhere in the world. So guys, don't miss the trick and don't get sidetracked. Okay, now, do you remember item number 7 was ingredients for online success? Now I'm going to go through the exact ingredients that you need to build an online business. And this is what took me between 3 and 6 months when I first started pulling my hair out. And even over these last 2 or 3 years, I've improved on my ingredients for online success because I've discovered more and more things. And this is, you know, probably one of the first times that you'll get such a comprehensive list like this. And we'll show you exactly where you get those products from. So if you've missed any of this presentation so far, I'll let you off. Don't miss this part now. Okay, number 1 ingredient, guys, and this is critical. And I don't want any of you to say that I have got the correct mindset, because even I cannot say I've got the correct mindset. Mindset is something you need to work on a daily basis for the rest of your life. It's not, you know, one guy said to me, he said, Mark, I've got the right mindset. He said, last Saturday in the afternoon, he said, I spent, you know, about 30 minutes. And he said, Mark, I made a decision that this is what I'm going to do. And now, he reckons that 30 minutes on a Saturday afternoon to write down what he's going to do is mindset. It's not. Mindset is practicing positive thinking, visualizing, and planning, and dreaming, eating, breathing, thinking 24/7. Mindset is more than just the odd thought that, all right, I've decided this is what I'm going to do. Okay, the other ingredient you need is product, obviously. Then a vital thing, you need a list, which is your traffic. Now, it's not just a list because, you know, I've got a list of over, you know, 400,000 now. I can give you that list, but if you did a mail out to that list, your success rate will probably be a fraction of mine, because the list doesn't know you and I have a relationship with the list. So my success rate is going to be greater than yours. And in the same way, just building a list is not necessarily good enough. You have to build a relationship. And I built a relationship with my list by continuously offering them free products when they join my list. And I did that using my library. So, you know, week 1, free product. Week 2, free product. Week 3, free product. Week 4, free product. Week 5, when I'm sending them something to buy, the response that I got on my emails was huge. Because now, instead of deleting my emails, they were looking forward to them. They were like, if Mark Nathwani hasn't sent an email, I'm going to miss my free product. And so when you offer them something for sale, the trust is there. You know, they're looking forward to your emails. You're not shoving product down their throat day in, day out. Build a relationship with your list, guys. It's very, very important. You'll find your conversion rates a lot higher. Coaching is something that I struggle with. You know, a little bit of guidance. cost a lot of money, or you don't get, a genuine person. They just want your money, and that's it. They couldn't care less. Education, I struggled with that as well. Know-how. How do you do certain things? My products taught me a lot of what I know. My techie skills were diabolical. You need basic techie skills. I didn't have any. I learned, again, through my own products. Autoresponder, as Ken just mentioned, which is an email management system. Critical. It's like the lifeline, the engine is the heart of their business. Hosting. I didn't understand what hosting was. I used to buy domain names when I first started on GoDaddy, and I used to run out of space and wonder, what the hell? Now I have my own servers that I can host unlimited websites for pretty much everybody on this webinar. So it's very, very important. Payment processor. God, did I go through hell and back with the payment processor? Never use PayPal again. They can sue me for slander, but the amount of grief that I've had from PayPal, and I'm sure you've got a few stories as well. Just go to paypalsucks.com and you'll see the owner of the site he's actually being driven to insanity from the amount of complaints he gets. He gets like 10,000 complaints a month about PayPal. It's a joke. At your earliest convenience, just apply for a merchant account through your local bank. But anyway, those are the ingredients. Don't worry if you haven't written them down. We're going to go through individual ones now. This is where it gets extremely exciting. Now, it's my mindset that got me through many, many challenges in my life, and with the right thought process, you can achieve your desires. Now, I would really like you guys to go out there and invest a few $100s on this product. Please, it will change your life. I insist and I beg of you to take this product very, very seriously. And I mean that. It's called a master key system, and we'll talk a little bit more about this in just a moment. Now, the law of attraction, the secret, it all originated from the master key system. A lot of what Tony Robbins teaches originated from the master key system. I don't know if you guys can hear this. I'm going to try to play this. Ken, just let me know if you can hear this.
Okay. It's not moving, and I can't. No, we're not getting any sound.
No sound at all. Okay, not to worry. That's such a shame because that is such an awesome.
Yeah.
In fact, hang on a minute. Let me just try that one more time because let me just try that one more time. Give me 1 second.
It's really light.
Did that work?
No, not really. It's very, very light.
No. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, not to worry. I mean, it's on YouTube if you get a moment afterwards. But this guy talks about how I helped him.
Cynthia says you're a tease.
Thank you. There you go. That's up for a testimonial. Who needs these videos, man? We got our testimonials right here online. Thank you. But this Ken, this was done on the cruise that I met you on.
I thought that was. Who is that?
That's Todd Morgan, my roommate.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember he came on the cruise and within 30 minutes he wanted to come off?
Yeah.
and I sat him down and I said, buddy, what is your problem? And he just wasn't in the right frame of mind. He goes, look, I can't do this. And then we stopped off at this beach and I just flicked out my camera unrehearsed and he was just like, damn, within a few moments, Mark completely changed my life. And I did that using the master key system. So I just wanted you to hear that because it's really powerful.
Yeah, James Hunnell, it's a classic. You guys have to go through that. It's really great. And that beach did look familiar. It looked like the beach in Mexico. Just get closer to the mic, Mark.
Okay, is that better? There you go. Okay, so the other ingredient we had was product. Now, you may well have product. A lot of people say, oh, Mark, product, that's okay. I've got a product. But, you'll find that you can never have too much product and you can never have too much content. Most marketers will talk about PLI and resale rights and product being key. You'll never have too much. I remember days when I used to say, guys, I'm approaching 1 million. Now I can say I've exceeded 1 million and I'm still gathering more product. Nobody can ever have too much product. Okay. The other thing is traffic, and I've just listed a few ways that you can get traffic. JVs, probably the best lead generation strategy. It's instant and it's free. Search engine optimization is free. News video is free. Mobile marketing, there's information about that in the library. AdWords is instant, but it costs money, and you really got to know what you're doing before you get involved in that baby. Media buying, again, is instant. But these are very specialist ways of generating traffic. You've really got to know the game, otherwise you'll end up losing your shirt on this. The other thing we spoke about was coaching. Decent coaching is going to start, around $1,000 as a minimum. Anyone coaches you for less than that, you've got to sort of question the quality of the coaching there. We talked about basic techie. Well, Let's Make Money is a fantastic DVD. It gives you step by step from downloading a product to putting it up online and testing it. You can expect to pay, for a course like that, you can expect to pay a couple of hundred, $200 to $300. Autoresponder, which I said the engine, that could cost anywhere from, I don't know, Aweber, $20, $30 a month. Infusionsoft, which is like $300 a month. So, wide-ranging stuff, but, you need that. Hosting, start off with about $20. It can go to, I don't know, as much as couple of thousand a year. But these are the ingredients that you need, okay? There's a reason why I'm going through all this, and you'll see the reason in just one moment. Obviously, education is very, very important. I struggled with education when I started. Nobody was prepared to really take the time out to teach me unless I paid big bucks. But I bought a few courses like this when I first started. You can expect to pay something like $1,500 for a course like this, which is a 28-part home study course on Internet Millionaire. There's another one, Internet Business Basics. This is like a starter course. Again, similar kind of money, similar kind of course, 26 parts, $1,400, $1,500, $1,000, something like that. But you need that. Those are the ingredients. Let's just go through those ingredients again. Mindset, cannot start without it. Product, whatever your niche, you need a product. Traffic, plus a way to build a relationship. You need coaching, you need guidance, education. It's essential. Basic techie skills, useful. Autoresponder, critical. Hosting, you can't really start without it. Payment processing, good idea. If you don't have one, use mine. I'll collect your money for you. But okay, here, guys, and what I'm saying to you is, if someone was to hand you all this on a plate, which took me at least 6 months to perfect, could you start making money? Because the minute I perfected that, that's when my bank started seriously rolling. When I had that formula right. And the reason I've done this, compiled this list, there's a reason for that. The reason is so that you can eliminate 6 months of hair pulling and stress and grey hairs, and get on it straight away. Now, this is where we need a bit of active participation. I want a show of hands, those that want to make smart money, those that want to make smart money with me today. And don't forget my golden rules, guys. Remember my first slide? I said write down and remember it. My golden rules were value and service. Now that's where I say I'm about to blow your socks off. Okay, do we have a show of hands, guys? How many of who's ready to be successful in making
Mark, say that louder because you're fading out on me here. What was the question?
The question is, show of hands, who wants to make smart money with me today?
Ah, there you go. That's why, yes, you guys are hearing it more than me. Dee says yes. Andriana says yes. Jeremy says yes. He just came in and he's like ready to go. Wilma's hand raised. Got Simone, Myra, Moria, Mary. I'm missing some of you guys. Kendra, Jeremy, J.H. Friedman, Cynthia, Chris, Debbie, Adriana. Yep, you guys are all in. Fantastic. Smart money. Naya says smart money seems smart. Yep, exactly.
Okay, so for all of you guys that want to make money, as a loyalty bonus, this outstanding, incredible, awesome, brilliant, life-changing program, and I seriously mean this, guys. If any of you don't like this product or it doesn't benefit you, I will give you my entire offer today for free. And I'm prepared to stand by that, because I don't think one of you will ever pick up the phone or send an email to say, Mark, I didn't like this Master Key product. This will, if you do nothing but just use this one product, it'll change your life. I'm going to
And
give you that absolutely free.
and
Okay.
Mark, that's not just the book. That's the audio version, right?
That's the audio. And I've actually taught this, and I've charged $4,000, and I've had a room full of people. I've had 22 people on my course, and I've charged each one $4,000 just to teach them this master key system. And there's nothing stopping you doing exactly the same. This is like the fifth money minting idea that I've given you in the last 60 minutes. And if you don't implement one of those, guys, you're wasting 2014.
That that's a genius idea. Honestly, that is an absolutely
Yeah, I've
genius
done it. I've
idea.
made money. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've done it. I've made money on it.
genius.
Yeah, I've gone through the 26 parts with people live in a room with me. We met once a week, and we went through all 26 parts, and they paid me that. And you want to see the testimonials I got from the people.
It's
It
crazy.
changed their lives.
And you know what? If you never did anything else with this, with Mark's library, but just use this, whew,
Yeah, just that, and I've given you loads of ideas.
yeah.
Okay, then we talked about this. Let's make money. I'm going to give you that. So you're going to have some very basic techie skills. What you do with this, the minute that you sign up, download this, make yourself a cup of tea or coffee. It's a 90-minute video. It'll show you how to download the product, how to put it on your desktop, how to open it up, how to put your picture on it, how to just do basic editing. Very, very simple, step by step, hold your hand guide. I'm probably the worst techie on this planet. And if I can do it, anybody can do it. Brilliant thing. I talked about this $1,500 course that teaches you everything you need to know about internet marketing. I'll include that free. Yep, that $1,500 course is free. I showed you another one, the basic one. You can have that free as well. Now, already, a lot of you guys are scratching your head thinking, is this guy nuts at 2 o'clock in the morning in the UK? Or is he for real? Guys, I'm for real. When I said to you in the beginning, my golden rules are, I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm not going to talk crap. I'm not going to pull wool over your eyes. I'm not going to insult your intelligence. I'm here for real. I'm going to give you good service and good value. Okay? We talked about coaching. I can't coach you. I'll put my hands up, and I'll be honest with you. It'll cost you at least $1,000 if I coach you. But what I've done is I've done $1,000 coaching program. I'm going to give you that. So it's like you having me in your room with you. That coaching program goes through everything you'll need. This is like having me sat next to you, going through everything with you whenever you need to. It's as good as a live coaching program. You can have that. I'll give you that. Now here's a bonus. I didn't even mention this. This is another business on its own. If you don't take up any of the ideas I've given you, and you take up just this one idea, you'll make money.
Oh my God, you have this one. You put this one in. We're releasing this. This is one of our new ones. Yes, we're releasing this.
Shall I skip past it?
No, it's fine. It's totally fine. It's coming out with it's coming out as WordPress Instant Answers as a video series. That's our brand.
This is good, isn't it? You got this from me, didn't you, Ken?
WordPress. It's called WordPress. For me, my brand of it is called WordPress Instant Answers, and that's how we're going out with it. And we're going to sell a ton of them. So
there you go. Do you see? Now, guys, look. Ken got this from my library. He is now releasing a product. It's his own PLR product, and this is how simple. This is literally how simple it is, guys. Another thing you could do with this, which one of my members did. He mastered these 60 videos, and he made himself a WordPress genius. I kid you not, Ken. Martin, my IT guy.
Yeah.
He is out there now. He is building, I would say, about between 6 and 8 websites a month, and this guy is charging between £3,000 and £4,000 per website. He's sitting in his living room doing this, and he learned everything from here. Can you believe that?
That's amazing. That's great.
That is true. That's an absolutely true story. That guy makes 20,000, 30,000 a month sitting in his room just building websites for people using this product. And you can do that. And you know how he started? I said to him, just walk up and down the high street and knock on a few businesses. And that's how he started getting his first few customers. He critiqued their website. Those that had a website, he told them why it's rubbish and how he can make it better. And he made some changes to it. Those that didn't have one, he built them. And that's how he started his business. Okay, now this is where the live demo would normally return. Now, I said to you I couldn't do this live, but look, this is an example of this. This one is geniedream.com volunteer1/volunteer1. Now, this is one of the. This was James we used as a volunteer. We didn't put his picture up there, but this is one of the websites. Look, this is one of the products. Healthier You. Now, when you download a product, you get this website. Look at this website. How awesome is this? All the products, they come ready-made like this. Look, 30-day money-back guarantee, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I want to buy order now for only $5. You can put whatever price you like on this. Look, that's one. Okay, I'll show you another one. This was another volunteer that we used. We put this product up within 15, 20 minutes. Look how brilliant their graphics are. Look how nice the websites are. Look, all these graphics, all done for you. There's another one. I've got a million of these. I'm just showing you. Look, Facebook fan page blueprint teaches you how to. This is Peter Padfield.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Peter?
Yeah.
Look at that, beautiful, absolutely fantastic. Look, all done for you. There's another example. This was a lady called Lotrina, who we got from the audience. Took a picture, and again, within no time, her page was up. It's a golf page. Look, you see. So that just gives you an idea of how quickly and how professionally you can be up and running, literally within no time. Okay, that was a live demo. Okay, so guys, be real smart and start a membership e-store. Now, if you haven't had enough ideas, I don't want to confuse you, so don't think that you've got to go out there and do all of it. And remember what you do when you get confused. Relax. Get a cup of tea, get a cup of coffee, listen to the replay of this video if you have to. I'll give you the tips and slides or whatever, and just think which one of these ideas works better for you. Maybe you might be able to implement more than one. The show thing you can do alongside any one of these. The WordPress thing you can do alongside any one of these. The master key system you could do alongside any one of these. These are not all full-time jobs. I've done all of these. I've done the live shows. I've done the master key training system. Admittedly, I haven't done the WordPress. I've sold websites to a few of my customers. Something like WordPress, it's a full-time job, or you can hire a sales guy, and you can, run it remotely. But don't get confused. But this membership e-store is, again, a fantastic way to make money. Look, I'll give you an example. If you had an e-store, a membership website basically, and you got one member a week that paid you $10 per month, just one, you'd make $500 a month, right? Over a year. One member a week, 52 weeks in a year, you've just now created an income of $500 every month. Doesn't sound like a great deal, but $500 a month is what, $6,000? And to get one member a week at $10 is not difficult. Now, if you up that and you got 3 members a week, and instead of charging 10, you charged 20 for your product or your service or whatever you want to offer, just as long as you're offering good value, people will pay. It's all about value. If you offer something that's worth more than $10 or $20 a month, they'll pay, because if they're getting 10 times that kind of value, surely they'll pay. That's going to bring you an income of $3,000. Do you see how the figures multiply now? Now you've got $3,000 a month. You've got $36,000 income a year from a membership website. Do you see why a membership website is so brilliant cash flow? If you've got 250 members and you charge $20 a month, you're going to get $5,000 a month. Now, guys, I built a membership website that had over 3,000 members in my first year. Do the math. And then people were scratching their heads. How come Mark Nathwani earned £300,000, which is like almost $500,000 in his first year. Well, it's not difficult. It can be done. And do you remember earlier I said we'll come back to this later? Look, this is a webinar that I did with Russell Brunson. We did $4,000 in not one day, in 90 minutes. He made 4,000, I made 4,000. Look at the other one. Over a period of not even 48 hours, I did 2 webinars back to back. £60,000, that's $90,000. You can do that. Anybody listening can do it. It's not that difficult. If you've got the product, and I'll show you how you can create something that I have, how you can duplicate it relatively easily. Look, from my library, you can download, for example, all the personal development products. And there's hundreds, there's thousands. And you can build your own membership site. And you can specialize. You can be the world's leading personal development website and charge $20 a month and give people access to the 2,000 or 3,000 products that I have. You download them, put them in your own store, and start. It's not that difficult. It can be done. Okay, let me go on. Okay, now by now you should understand the power of this. Okay, every single person in this webinar should have some idea of the power of this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pick another volunteer because I want someone here in the audience. Ken, can you pick somebody, please, who thinks that this is worth as much as anything else that you've seen so far, if not more? Okay, who will volunteer to tell us?
Who wants to volunteer? Okay, Lynn wants to volunteer.
Just to tell us what you can do with this.
Okay, Lynn, hang on a second. Let's. I got Cynthia and Lynn. So let's see if Lynn. I can open up Lynn real quick. Lynn, where are you, Lynn? Okay, Lynn, I'm opening up your mic. Okay, are you there, Lynn?
Hey, Lynn. Hey, Lynn, are you there?
Yeah, hello. Yeah,
hey Lynn.
How are you?
Yeah, what I can do with it? Well, first of all, like on Facebook, get my traffic through Facebook and give my Facebook fans little bits of value, maybe bits of a product, and then eventually after, say, 10 giveaways, sell them something big. Yeah, that's one way I could do it.
Okay.
Did you understand what I meant?
Yeah. So you just give them some free stuff, so you start building a relationship with them, and then you can sell. You can when you put a sales up there, then you're not going to be hammered for shoving product down their throat. That's one of the examples that I gave you earlier. Yeah, well done. What else do you think you could do with this? Do you have a product at the moment, Lynn?
Not quite yet, but I'm actually selling products on Amazon, which is my own personal products. So I'll actually possibly, with my customers from that, give them just a thank you, maybe give them something associated with my products as well.
Okay, and you can use these products hopefully to sell your products on Amazon as well, right?
Well, I'm selling physical products at the moment.
Yeah. So what you could do on Amazon, what you could do is you could say to people, look, if you buy these physical products on Amazon, I'm going to give you a couple of these, ebooks or a couple of these information products free as well.
Exactly.
That'll help you convert. So you can use
if I've sold them some gym equipment, I can give them my ebook or whatever, or DVDs or whatever. Yeah. So
good. Well done.
Yeah. Good. Thank you.
Thanks, Ken. Thanks for volunteering. You'll also get that video as well, so you can touch base with Ken on that one. And
okay, thank you.
Stick on, because for volunteers, we've got some really good stuff coming up.
Congratulations, Lynn.
Okay, but thank you. Bye.
Thanks.
Sure.
Thanks. Nice speaking. Okay, we're just going to run through what others have to say. Okay, very quickly. Spending time with you after working with you has qualified what I first thought about Genie Dream. You and your team are the best I've ever worked with, and thank you. Your site is massive and so organized. On top of that, your help is fantastic. I'd recommend your site. It's the best deal that I've ever found on the internet. You've caused me to put up my first website. I'm on the way to the stars, and I shall tell your story to all that come to my site. Thank you for your guidance, by Ray Terra. And you can look up Ray Terra. You can add him on Facebook. He's my friend on Facebook. Haven't been in touch with him for a while, I must say. But you know, these are all genuine testimonials. They're not enticed. These are testimonials that people have written off their own back. You're very welcome to check with any of the. I've put their names on there, so you're welcome to check. This is Ian Flood. It was a great weekend and great to meet you, Mark. You struck me as a person who really cares about the people on your program and wants to help them succeed. Best wishes, by Ian Flood. I started my journey using online using Mark's library 37 days ago. I'm experiencing success. You know, this girl, I actually refused to sell her my products when I first met her because she looked too young. And, you know, I didn't want her father to come and punch me in the face that why did you take $1,500 off a 16-year-old's credit card? This girl is actually now married to one of my business partners. She wasn't 16, she was actually 19. My business partner is 36 actually, but I don't know if you guys have heard of Sohail Khan. I used to work with him quite a lot when I first started. I don't work with him very much now, but you know, they got together after the show. They're actually married. They're actually husband and wife now. And this girl, in her first 16 days, made £6,000, $9,000. She proved me wrong, and that's a brilliant success story. And Peter Padfield there again has I copied and pasted this from Facebook. Peter commented on Ava's post that said, "I made so much money," and he said, "Ava, you're awesome. 16 days to £6,000, one of the most powerful stories I've ever heard. Even more impressive for your sweet, modest demeanor." So there you go, true story. Again, just extracts of some others, like Mark, you have effective and straightforward access to real products 24/7. Very useful, affordable, and flexible products. 1 million free products blew me away. You have some incredible stuff there, bro, he says. Allows you to start or build on your own business now. Starting to make money excites me. Increasing sales already. This is a good one. He said, look, I wasn't so sure when I joined. I'm glad I did. That's all he sent me, which is good. And another one said, you're not kidding, Mark, world's largest collection or what? So there's just some, okay, so by now, a lot of you guys must be saying, Mark, fantastic, I can see the opportunity and what a vital tool this is for anyone in business, whether they're on or offline. How much does it cost to join you and your library? Well, not yet. We've got a few more slides before I break you.
People are like, everyone's going, so where do I get it? Where do I get it? Where do I get it? They're like, come on.
Okay, so just literally just two more minutes.
It's so
and
funny.
I'll push you out of your misery.
Everyone's
two more
like
minutes,
so excited.
Minutes, right? Okay, so how much is it? Really shouldn't be the question.
Right.
And the next few slides, I'm just gonna, you know, I'm not gonna oversell it to you, but I'm just gonna explain to you why you really should be having access to this library. You know, whether you buy or not, really, it's not going to be life changing for me. It's going to be life changing for you. Okay. The question you should be asking is, how much can it make me? That's, you know, you should be asking yourself, how much can it make me? Okay. If you think positively, and if you think to yourself that just one sale from all that product can make me, you know, that if you just sell one Mike Wilson's butterfly program, shit, even if you just sell it for $500, just one, you've made that money. One clever strategy, or just one strategic partnership, and you can add a zero to that figure quite easily and quite comfortably, whether you're on or offline. Okay. So I'm going to go through now what a summary of what you're going to get. You're going to get full access to the library, including my diamond package, which I normally sell for $2,000. You're going to get that WordPress business. You're going to get the PLR video business. I haven't been through that, but I'll tell you about that in a second. You're going to get that mindset program. You're going to get the Let's Make Money DVD, that techie DVD. I'm going to give you guys unlimited hosting. Okay, that could be worth as much as a couple of thousand. You're going to get the 2 home study courses, and you know my investment into this library is it's way over $300,000. You're going to get my entire library. That's my entire investment. That's a total value of 300. Now, you remember I said to you that when I first started, the average cost per product to me, I spent $750 on roughly 800 products. It was averaging roughly about $1 a product. So even if you just average $1 a product, you've got there $1 million worth of product. And I'm going to give those guys that take action today a very, very serious and absolutely incredible mystery gift that's worth at least 1,000, if not more. I know of people, I kid you not, Ken, you'll vouch for this.
Mm-hmm.
That mystery gift, I know people that have charged $10,000 and people have paid. It's happening today as we speak. People are paying $10,000 for what I'm about to give you. You know, I value it about 1,000, but I'm going to give that to you free as well. Okay, so you're going to get all of that, and you're going to also get my 30-day wealth creation blueprint coaching program. That's worth 1,000. Now, I've been advised by industry specialists. In fact, Mike Vilsain was one of the guys that said to me, "Mark, you're absolutely stupid selling this for what you're selling it for." He said, "I would price this," and he gave me his professional, honest opinion. He said, "You should be charging about $5,000 or about $500 a month." And let me share with you why I don't do that. And I can. You know, I could get away with that very, very easily, and people would pay that because of the value, but I don't for these reasons. That I'm an event promoter, and I'm in a very, very good position. I can see what you guys as an audience want and at what price. If I sold for high, I would actually make less. And I'll tell you why. If I sold this for $500 a month, I probably would sell to maybe, you know, 1 or 2 people, and that would be it. Now, if I cut my price down to a fraction of that, I'll probably sell to almost the entire audience, which I have done time and time again. And when you compare the 1 or 2 sales at a larger sum or thousands of sales at a lesser sum, it makes sense to sell to thousands for a lesser sum. It's just statistical maths. It's simple. The other reason is, look, I want to help lots of people. I hate it when speakers stand up on stage and say, "I just want to help 5 people from the audience today, the first 5. You know, why, for Christ's sake? Why do you want to just help 5 people from 1,000 in the audience? Why don't you want to help everybody? I do. I don't want to help just 5 of you. I want to help every single one of you. Now, the other reason is, guys, look, I've already done the hard work. I've created it. It's cost me over 300,000. It's taken me over 2 years. I've done what I have to do, and it's making me money. So why don't you take advantage and use it? It makes sense, doesn't it? I've already done it. It's there. You might as well use it. Now, how much can you make from it? Remember, we were saying that's the question you should be asking. If it's made me over £300,000 actually in the first year, and I've reinvested more than that in the last few years, then what is it worth? What is it worth to you? Is it worth 5,000? Sure. Is it worth half of that? Yeah. And if you don't agree with that, then is it worth half of that? Yeah, it is. If you don't even agree with that, is it worth 1,000? Now, you can take a whole lot now and start making extra income from home, like me, and thousands of others all over the world, well, thousands of members. I'm going to give you unlimited lifetime use, including all the future products for, ready? Drum roll.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
This is the moment you've all been waiting
This
for,
is
guys. This is where
moment of drama.
I give you the mind-blowing offer. It's $997. Hang on, don't get put off. Don't get put off. Don't get put off. That's the link. But now this is where I'm going to tell you a little story. Before you go to this link, don't click on it yet. I know you're all clicking on it. Don't click on it yet. For the volunteers, I'm going to offer it for $297 plus £10 a month. Normally it's $997 plus $10 a month. But for volunteers, I'm going to offer it for a third. Now, let me explain what's happened in the past on Ken's webinar. In the past, I made a cock-up. And I can't remember exactly how it happened, but
you were a mess. Yes.
I know. I can't remember exactly what happened. I remember the scenario, but what happened in the end? Everybody got it for the volunteers price. And this is what happened. I think I've kept the slide here. This is what happened. What I said was that if they don't want it, I'll offer it to someone else. And who else would like the volunteer deal, the $297 volunteer deal? And I think what happened was, like, pretty much everybody in the room put their hand up, right? And I don't know what happened, but was it a cock up or what? But anyway, in the end, we opened up to everybody because I think the volunteers took it, and then we didn't want to disappoint everybody in the room. So what Ken said to me is, Mark, look, you fair enough, you made the cock up the other day and we gave it to everybody. But he goes, look, this time I actually want you to offer it for the volunteers price. And I'm like, are you kidding me? It was a mistake last time. He goes, no, I'm being serious. Last time it may have been a mistake, but this time I want you to do it for real.
Yep,
So
that's right.
now you can go to the
I
link.
got the replays. Yep.
Now you can go to the link. There it is. Join now. Totalpreneur.com/PLR. Go there for the volunteer price at $2.97, which is stupidly ridiculous, but there you go. That's why I'm up till 2 o'clock in the morning. I've got less than 4 hours sleep. So start clicking, just to remind you what you're going to get. The library, the WordPress, the PLR business, which I'll tell you about in a minute, the mindset program, the Let's Make Money DVD, the hosting, the home study courses, my investment, the whole library. You're going to get that mystery gift I'll tell you about in a second. And by the way, I'm only going to give the mystery gift to those that have bought now. Once I tell you what the mystery gift is, that link is no longer available. It's only to those that act. And it's like a make a decision and take action bonus.
Mark, say that
Okay?
again. You faded out on that. Say that again so I can understand
Oh,
what
okay.
you're doing.
The mystery gift is only for those that go out there and buy right now.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I'll do in a minute is we'll find out who's bought, and the ones that have bought are the ones that are going to get the mystery
Okay.
gift.
So for you guys that are jumping in, just if you're having trouble with the website or any timing or whatever, just type in the chat "I'm in" so that we can have you recorded here. So put in the chat box "I'm in."
And if you
And,
those that have gone and bought, as soon as you've gone and bought, can you just let Ken know that I've purchased, or I'm going, I've
okay. Yeah.
purchased.
Debbie's in. Myra's in. Adriana's in. I know Martin's coming in because Naya's on the website right now. No problem. Jeremy's
Okay.
in, but he didn't get the whole thing yet. I know, not to worry. And by the way, it's fully guaranteed, you guys. So if there's a
Yeah.
question,
So
get
this
in.
is the next bit, that
Deborah's
if
in.
any of you are
Martin's
not
in.
sure,
Yeah.
if any of you are not sure, just go the hell and click, because if you change your mind tomorrow, we'll give you your money back.
Yeah. Let me jump in for a second.
But
Okay. Go ahead, Mark.
on the other hand, if 5 minutes later you say, oh, I want to be in now, it's too late. So it's better just to buy it, take your time, wait, sleep on it, wake up in the morning, and if you decide, you know what, I don't want it, it's not for me, it's fine. You'll get your money back, but at least, and you know, I tell you what, our refund rate is 0. Absolutely 0. I think I may have done one refund, because once people log on, they're just not interested in getting their money back.
Yeah.
It's just not worth their while.
Yeah.
It's just stupid for them to get their money back.
It's
They
the
make their money back
smartest
a
thing
month.
ever. Leonora Foster's in, Martin's in, Sheila's in, absolutely no problem. Sheila, we got you in for that same price. Now, guys, when you get to that page, the one thing I did not put on the thing on the page, and Mark, if you actually want to show the page to everybody, if you can go to that URL just so we can put it on the screen.
Yep.
Naya's in and paid. Kendra's on an app, so she's afraid to jump off. She doesn't want to lose the webinar. So no problem, Kendra. We'll protect you on there because you've already popped in. Edgar's in. Okay, so you're seeing it there. What I didn't do in the middle of the night last night, I didn't indicate the $10 a month because it's not going to show up on this order form. When you click through and you get to it, and by the when you go to the bottom, Mark, you can go to PayPal or regular credit card. Okay, but when you click through, it'll automatically, your success page is the registration on Mark's Genie Dream page, and that's where you'll Mark collects the $10 a month, which manages the website and all the things that are upcoming into the future. Okay, so so it's really done in 2 parts. There's the upfront part of the $297, which goes through our cart, and then when you succeed on that, your registration into the Genie Dream site is the $10 a month. So I just want to be clear about that so there's no surprises. MG is in, Wilna's in, and she's getting it. Great, that's terrific. Martin's
Okay, what I'm going to
in.
do, because we're very, very short of time.
Yeah.
It's 2 o'clock. Normally I'd pause here for about 15 minutes to let everybody go and sign up. we'll keep the link on for a little bit longer because of the kind of time that we're at. But I'm going to tell you guys what this mystery gift is. Now, get ready for an absolute shock. You're going to get a complete turnkey, done for you, good to go e-store. You know, we were talking about creating a membership e-store. All you've got to do is you've got to get a membership plugin. I think we're using a member as a membership plugin on our Genie Dream. You just get something like a member, which is I can't remember what it is now. I think it's about $97 for a membership plugin. And that's just that operates the whole membership structure, so that as soon as somebody pays, it gives them access. If after 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 months they stop paying, it cuts off access automatically. So it's like a membership management package. The e-store is there, it's done for you, ready for you to start your own world's largest niche e-store right now. This is what it looks like. In fact, this is the old one. Sorry, I've replaced it. I haven't got a picture of the new one. I apologize.
Yeah,
But
so,
the new one
so your
is
$10 a month covers all that. Your $10 a month covers all of that.
It's 100 times better than this. The new store we have.
Oh, great!
It comes with 500 products already pre-built into the store. It allows you to add, delete products. It gives you descriptions. You know, you got browsing. You got quick links. It's just it's like I say, Ken. People pay $10,000 to get a website and a store built like this. It's a complete e-commerce package, ready-made, built, done for you. All you've got to do is stick your logo at the top, put it onto your URL, and you're really, really just absolutely good to go. You can have this store set up in hours, literally in hours. It's there. It's in the bonus area. You just simply go ahead and download it. If you're half techie, you can do it yourself. If not, you can go to anywhere like Elon's and get somebody who will charge you maybe 20 or $50 to unzip it and upload it. Otherwise, you know, my IT guy can do it for you. He charges $97 to put it up, and he'll do it over one weekend.
Hey, Mark, Nadine's asking
Lot
about
of my
Nadine's asking about instructions. Is there like a welcome or a tutorial?
yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, when you log on, there's videos there that show you how to use the site. There's also in very big red letters it says that if you get charged for any items, ignore it, because when you go through to check out, the price disappears. It's just those prices are for, you know, either a lesser member type or a non-member type. So don't get put off if it suddenly charges you $500 for a product.
Yeah, that's a
When
real.
you get to check,
That's a really good
yeah, when
point.
you get
That freaked me out when I first got my first download. It was like, what do you mean it's charging me? No, it's not.
no, it doesn't ask you for your credit card. Do not put your credit card number in there.
Yeah,
When you say final checkout, it'll just go to zero.
got it.
So don't freak out if you see prices. It's only for those that are not members of them. Not you guys are going to get platinum, which is the highest level of membership. You get access to everything completely free.
Now, Mark, Nadine's wants to be sure in terms of setting up the actual the turnkey site that we're seeing on the screen right now. Is there a tutorial on how to
that
set
comes
that
with
up?
full tutorial instructions.
No, okay.
When
So
you
you know how to do it. It'll be teach you how to do it, Nadine.
Oh yeah. It's just simple, but I'm just talking about for the total guys that are either non-techie or can't be bothered. I'm
Perfect.
both. I'm
Perfect.
non-techie and I can't be bothered.
Let me also make a comment, Mark. As I mentioned to everybody that when you succeed, you'll get directly to the page. What I didn't realize is that the PayPal link, after you succeed with PayPal, you don't. I'm not sure what PayPal takes you, but apparently it doesn't take you back to the page I wanted you to go to. So all of you will have a confirmation email from me that's already been programmed through. So you should all be receiving a confirmation email. The link is in the confirmation email also. So if you pay with PayPal and it didn't come up, sorry about that. I have no control of that part of it, but you'll get the email. Just click on the link in that email and you're good to go. Okay. So yeah, everyone's set with the $295 price. You're good. Martin says a great idea. Need the email and link. Yeah, no problem. Martin, you check if you pay with PayPal, check your email. It'll be an email from me that should say something along the lines of order confirmation, I believe. So Naya says she found it in the confirmation link, signing up for the $10 a month right now. Perfect. So you're good to go with there. I'll tell you, I use this service. Obviously, I believe in it so much that I want you guys to feel free. If you have questions or issues, we'll support with Mark as well. If you have PLR things, I'll be introducing you guys on Thursday. I'll invite all of you on Thursday to a program that I'm doing that was based on a PLR product actually that we did. So I'll share that with you. I'll get you the invitation for Thursday. It'll be at 4 p.m. Eastern time, I believe. So I'll have my 2 hours before I got to leave to go to the airport. But we'll talk a little bit about this and setting up your this coming year and the utilization and strategies that you're learning so far. Any other questions? Because I know Mark's trying to get out of here on the PayPal. Okay. Oh, good. The confirmation page does have a link back. That's great. Fantastic. Debbie says there's a small link in the PayPal to return you back. That's great. So Debbie, you didn't miss. You're not missing Mark on the book because you're not going on this year. Perfect. Cynthia's great. Is there phone or chat support available? I don't think that there is, MG, but there's email support. So if you have any questions on that, just pop in email support. And if there's basic issues, we'll stand behind it. So just send a support ticket in to support it at totalpreneur.com or support at prosperitycourse.com or any of our normal support areas. They all go to the same place. And happy to help. I mean, this is huge. The download for everything, Martin. You're not downloading everything. Trust me. Your hard drive isn't big enough to hold everything. Download what you need. You have access to all of it now, so you don't need to be downloading and fill up your hard drive. Take it as you use it, as you need it. You don't. Again, you have lifetime access, so there's no need. You know what I mean? There's no need to clutter things up, because otherwise it gets really confusing. As Myra says, how can it get any better? We got some ideas for you on Thursday, so come and join me on Thursday. I've got some more ways to help maximize and monetize this. But Mark's added a lot of great content today that, frankly, I hadn't thought about in a long time. So it was great for me. Watch the replay. I will post a replay within the next 24 hours or so, surely before I get on the airplane, so you'll have that. Okay, I don't know, Naya, but you should have gotten the email from me, Naya, so you should be good with that. Okay, Dee said, what is the other site you mentioned that everybody needed? I'm not sure I recall what that was. You should complete the form in the, yes, JH, you should complete the form on the Genie Dream site. There are two places you're registering. You're going to totalpreneur.com/PLR, of course. Then we're taking you to Genie Dream, which is actually Mark's site, and you need to register to get your access into his site. We don't host it. Mark hosts all of this. So any of the access issues you address to them, of course. Okay.
I love what Cynthia just said. She said, I got on late and still was in awe and joined. Thank you, darling.
And Cynthia's fabulous.
Really
She's tremendous. Now I got the confirmation page. The page to confirm the $10 a month was slow and it seemed to be dropping out. Now it showed up. We honestly,
A member. A member.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, D was asking. Yeah, A member.
Deborah says that did not use PayPal and the icon just spinning. Which icon? Is your payment through, Deborah? Is it confirmed or? D was talking about somebody. Oh, you mentioned A member. I think that was it. You're Mark. The engine for the membership area is A member. Is that what it is?
Yeah, we use A member. That's one of the most efficient, most reliable. But it's really good. It's very flexible.
But the turnkey piece they don't have to do anything with because it's already operating an A member underneath your license, right?
No, the e-store is just the e-store.
Right.
If you want to create it into a membership store, then you need a plugin. You need
okay, and if you guys need to set up a membership site that you're gonna do something with, we can talk about that in like future sessions when you're ready to get started with that.
There are some free ones out there too.
Yeah, and what we use Wishlist Member, but if you need help setting that stuff up, we can help you guys set all that up. We've got a whole team
fantastic
that will help you set all that up. So don't you worry about that, and it's very, very moderately priced. Let me see. What access is the content? Oh, no, don't worry, Martin. You're not having a problem. The content is in Genie Dream. When you fill out that form, and I'm working this from memory here. You can correct me, Mark, if I'm wrong here. But after you fill out that form, are they sent directly into Genie Dream directly to get access, Mark? Because I haven't paid in like a while.
No, what will happen is once you go through the Genie Dream subscription page,
yeah,
then you'll get a username and password emailed to you. So check your spam, because often it goes into spam. And then
Okay.
you go to www.geniedream.com, use your username and password, which you filled up the form on. You've put down your username and password.
Okay.
And log on.
So check your. I'm going to check Infusionsoft real quickly here. Check your email for that from Mark. And it's coming from Genie Dream, Mark.
Yeah.
The email. Okay. Let me just check a couple of things. A couple of people are having trouble getting into the site, and we may be just dumping it all at 1 second because all of you are jumping in instantly. Because a couple people are getting. You can take a look at the questions here real quick. I'm going into just to confirm some orders for people. Deborah, your order is confirmed. Okay, Chris, your order is confirmed. Why does it look like Chris? It looks like you've ordered twice, Chris. I don't know why. We'll check that out and see what's going on. If you have, we'll obviously refund one of them. Jane, you're good. Sheila, you're in. Wilna, I've got you confirmed. Savita, you're confirmed. Martin, you're confirmed. Myra, you're confirmed. Cynthia, you're confirmed. Adrian, you're confirmed.
Kendra is asking that is a tutorial help page to get this set up. There's nothing to set up, Kendra. It's just basically you get a username and password to go into the site, and just basically it's just a big store. You just search for a product. There's a product list. You can download the list. I recommend you do it because it's like 300 pages, but it's brilliant. I highly, highly, highly recommend you download the product list. It's in Excel. Use that as a reference guide. I actually have one printed out in a LibreArch file for reference, because sometimes it's much easier to flick through the list manually, even though there's so many pages, than to try and search. But yeah, it's just very, very simple. Basically, when you log on the left-hand column, you'll see at the bottom of the left-hand column, it'll say World's Largest Library. Just click that, and that'll give you access to everything.
Okay, hang on a second. I'm just trying to take care of people that are having some challenges here. Chris, I saw there's 2 orders, but apparently they haven't gone through. So I see that. That's you, Chris. Well, I see the 2 orders, but there must be a problem getting the payment process. So let's figure that out. Martin needs to make a username and password. Confirmation is in there. That's great. So Deborah's got her confirmation. So Naya's
a lot of people are saying that it's just going round and round.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. But that's why I'm trying to read everybody that's got. I'm seeing from my end where the orders are squared away, and so at least I'll know that we've got the first part of it handled. Naya says,
is it going round and round on your first payment or on my subscription page?
I think it's on yours, because I'm seeing we've got. I mean, I can't even go down this list. It's a huge list of people that have already signed up. If you're not a WorldPay member, Adrian, a good question. If you're not a WorldPay member, you just ignore that. It's going round and round for her. Leonora, let me see something. Leonora, to register. Okay, let's put the link. I'll send you the link right now, Leonora. It's totalpreneur.com/PLR. I'll put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat box again, so you'll see it in just a second.
Yeah, a few people are saying that the problem is on the subscription page. Just
yeah. I don't know where we are with that, but we're going to sort it out.
Could that be the WorldPay online payment processing system?
I don't know. I've never used it.
Yeah, everyone's saying it keeps going round and round.
It was going round and round on both PayPal. It's what happens when webinar software competes with ordering software. Naya says, so it could well be that. It could be that it'll ease when this is over. I don't know, but I want to make sure everyone gets in without a problem for sure. So I don't know exactly. What's the link to make a username? We've got to get you into Genie Dream. Martin, what's going to happen with that is once you get into that registration, you're creating your username and password in there, and there should be an email confirming all that. Yes, MG, definitely you'll get an invitation. Deborah says, check your email, as even though it was spinning when I went to my email address, the confirmation was there. Good. Okay, excellent. So you guys check your email. Deborah says that she did get the confirmation even though it was spinning in outer space.
So it's the payment processing site. That's a problem.
Must be. Adriana says got a receipt.
I was just typing an email to my IT guy to say, can you check this? But okay, it's not our site.
D says message I'm getting at the bottom of the screen says waiting for subscribe.geniedream.com. Invitation per email. Yeah, Martin. I'm not sure where. Just yeah, you should get that invitation with your username, password, and login information from Genie Dream, from Mark's company. So you want to be looking for that because I don't know what it is for you to get in. For me, it's all I click one button and it logs me in automatically on my computer. Martin hasn't gotten it yet. Adrian has got the confirmation, even though the page is still spinning. Um, okay, Naya says, please wait. If you don't receive results, visit Secure Pay, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, it's not, Cynthia says, not the payment processing. I went to the Genie Dream and got kicked out to Yahoo. Mark, this is reminiscent of what we did at World Info Mastery when things went a little bit caca sideways there, too. J.H. Friedman says, can't pull up terms and conditions, just spins too. D did get the confirmation email, even though it's still spinning. So, so just keep checking your email, you guys. And Chris, let me know in the chat where you are with your payment. So make sure that you're set up and good to go. Because right now it's still showing as unpaid. I'm not sure whether if it's your credit card, it may be. Sometimes people that are out of the U.S. have issues with our service, with all the anti-fraud stuff. So we have to manually process it for you, which I'm happy to do. Can you get the terms and conditions later? I'm sure you can. Okay, Nadine says can't get in. Hey, Sheila, thanks for coming. Great to see you. My pleasure. Welcome aboard. I want to make sure everybody gets squared in. Support, Lynn. Yeah, good question, Mark. What's the support email so people are still having trouble getting in later on? They can get support while you're flying.
What they should do is just send it to me directly, mark@marknathwani.com.
Okay,
that way I can be on top of it.
I'll put that in the chat as well, and that's going to go to support to Mark at Mark. Whoops, I'm putting this in the chat for you guys. Whoop. And if you lose that, send support to us, and we'll pass it on to Mark directly, which is like copy and paste for us because we don't know how to forward emails like that. I don't think our software allows it, but we'll make sure it gets to Mark directly. Okay. Chris says, looks like an issue with credit card. Okay, Chris, if you want, give me the best way to contact you, whether it's phone or Skype or something, and we'll call you right after this thing is over. I will myself, and we'll see if we can maybe manually process it or something. Debbie's stuck on the subscription page with Genie Dream, and Cynthia can't. Yeah, we're having difficulty getting into Genie Dream for something. So yeah, let's get your guy to take a look at that because we're blast.
I'll send him an email.
Yeah,
what I'd like you to do, Ken, is this one which says that the exact landing page I'm getting, please wait while your payment processing, blah blah blah. Can you just copy and paste some of these to me so I can send it to my IT guy just to check, because otherwise he's not going to know what's wrong.
Yeah, let me get in here real quickly if I can find that one real fast. I got three.
But yeah, guys, those that have paid, if you're still online, just be patient with me for 1 or 2 days because I'm out the whole day tomorrow. But I'll try and do it from my smartphone. We'll get you all sorted as quickly as possible.
Yeah, we'll get you in. Let me see something if I can find.
I'll let my IT guy know anyway.
Yeah, that'd be great. And you know what? If there's a way that people want to see what's actually in the library, so even if there's a a non-members site that they can go to just to look in the meantime, because I know everyone's excited. I want to give them something that they can look at. Let me quickly. I just want to paste this.
No, relax. We'll get it sorted out. Let them have the proper access.
All right, hang on a sec.
No, but looking at the menu if you can't eat food.
I'm looking for that link for you guys right now, and I'm just gonna take down this. Okay, that's Chris. Chris, you're in Toronto. Are you in Toronto? I'm not sure where you're located. Let me see if I'm just looking for that link right now, real quickly here. The thing that you were looking for, Ohio. Okay, cool, no problem. I'm trying to find that one link that we were looking at here. Yeah, everyone's getting confirmation emails. They're getting confirmation emails from me and stuff. Okay, here we go. This is the exact landing page I'm getting. Let's see if I can copy this for you. Okay. Mark, you want me to email that thing to you? I'll email that link to you.
Yeah, send it through to me. But if you don't mind, can I take your leave? It's 2:30. I've got like 2 hours sleep.
Yeah, give me one. I'm just getting this email out to you, and then you
But
can.
we will find out what's wrong.
Okay, cool. So let me.
If it was normal hours, I would have called my IT guy right now. But
Okay, it's sent. It's in the mail to you right now. Okay, I'll stay on with you, with everybody here, and answer any other questions. So if you need to go ahead. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Martin says I got an
the
email
other
from.
thing, can you do for me? The other thing you can do for me, Ken,
Yeah,
before you go to sleep, is if you could just send me an email address of all those that have joined. What I
I
could
will
do is I
send
could
you. I
ask
will
my.
send you everyone's order information as soon as we're
Okay,
done with this, so that you'll have that,
okay.
and you guys can make sure everyone gets their access. Okay.
Yeah, because
All
then what I
right.
can do is I can ask my IT guy just to send those a repaired link if it's something wrong with the link.
Yeah, not a problem. That's great.
Then
I'll
they can
get
just
that.
simply click that link and just
I'll
send
have that to you within, I've got to talk to Chris, and then as soon as I'm done with Chris, then I'll get directly with you, okay? To get that
perfect.
to you guys. That way, any late orders that are coming in will get in. Martin says I got an email, but not any password or username. It may be because that you didn't get the Genie Dream one. You got the stuff from me, Martin, but probably not from Mark yet. Um, D says it just got to the IT World Group page, so maybe it's just extremely low processing. Don't know. I wish I had an answer, and I'm frustrated for you guys because I want you. It should be seamless. It was seamless on the front end, so the back end.
No, it always is. I mean, we do thousands
Yeah,
of these. We've
yeah.
never
Well,
had a problem.
I love I love
This
when
is this is
I
this is
love
the
when
problem with technical stuff.
I
It
love when
just you just
gremlins
can't.
get in. Well, like I said, what I'll do is I'm going to get you the order information, Mark, within just a few
Fine.
minutes, and then you can get, if your IT guy can get everybody in shortly. That'll be tremendous. In the
Cool.
meantime, I see no other new questions. World page, Genie page taking. Yeah, everyone's having the same issue. So I
Fine.
once
We'll
again,
we'll we'll sort it. We'll
we'll
sort it
get
out
it we'll
soon.
get it sorted for you. I'm going to if there's no other questions right now, I'm going to say thank you. I
Deborah, I
will.
will be available if you email me, Deborah. My smartphone I carry it with me. My emails come straight to me. If ever you don't get a reply from me in 24 hours, it means I haven't received your email. I will never ever ignore any email. I'm 110% Mr. Efficient. So just
Kendra,
anytime, feel free to email me.
thanks. And Mark will take care of you, or I'll fly to either the UK or
Yeah,
India.
the important thing in life is that you've got to be comfortable that who you've spent the money with are good people and they'll be there when you need help. We're the last kind of guys that'll take your money and not help you or disappear for months and weeks on end. We're very conscious that you've paid. Uh, Life is full of problems; they will happen. But as long as somebody's there to sort it out immediately, that's the main thing, and that's what we'll do. So
Yeah,
don't worry about
J.H. Friedman's is asking, should we wait and enter the registration tomorrow? Be the link. Try it whenever. I don't know why there's an issue this second, but I will share with you because you guys got emails about this. I had the registration link for the webinar all set to go, and tested it before I mailed it. I test everything, and it worked great. And then
it.
like
Yeah, in fact, I sent you a message to say please make sure.
within 3 hours, something got weird. I don't know what happened, but it all went.
It's like an amp will work
Yeah,
fine for months, and then you
uh,
go on stage and the amp will blow up.
it's like sunspots or something. So we had to. It was like gone. The link was totally gone. So I don't know what's going on, but we're going to sort it out. Let's
Cool.
see, Kendra. Yeah,
I
you.
want to take this opportunity to thank you, Ken, to thank everybody. Um, I do apologize. I don't know what's wrong, but
No,
we
Mark,
will
go
sort
ahead.
it out. But
Thank you, Mark. I'll touch base with you after you. We'll probably ships in the night, but when you get to India, ping me. But I'll get the email over to you shortly, so you'll have everyone into your tech guy in your back office. And
cool.
safe
Awesome.
travels. A pleasure as always, my friend. Thank you so much. I'll I'll
Thanks.
I'll
Thanks.
stay with you guys. Let's give Mark a hand. But thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you. Thank you.
and we're here. I mean, my guys are here. I have a dedicated person that handles support. Actually, there's a few of us that do. So if you have other challenges, our support lines are always open. Now we're based here in Asia, although I seem to never go to sleep, so we'll be around. But we have a bunch of people that do monitor the support line usually twice a day. So we'll pass things on to Mark if need be. Okay, but I want to make sure you're square. This is um, it's Cynthia's saying maybe IP got blocked. We're all I don't know. I'm really frustrated, but I want you guys in. Um, oh, okay. D says it's the WorldPay website because now entering the $10 payment information. Thanks, Lynn. So we'll get
It
you.
was a WorldPay website.
It may be. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not in there, so I don't know. But all I know is I want to make everyone happy and get everybody in. Because I know that's frustrating. So we'll get you
Ken, could
sorted
you do
out.
me a favor? Could
Yeah.
you sign up as a customer, put in your credit card details for the £10 a month? I mean, I'll cancel it at this end.
Oh yeah. No problem.
But
Let me see if
I just want you to experience what the trouble is, and just tell me which one it is, and I'll
let me
cancel it
see if
straight
I
away.
let me see. I got to find the link now because
Oh, look, just got through to the WorldPay website and the
no,
$10 problem. There you
I
go.
understand that, but I got to find the link you gave me because otherwise I got to pay $297 again. I don't want to do that. So
Yeah.
let
No,
me
yeah, just
quickly
do,
let me
that link is there.
I know. Let me go find the Mark Nathwani email that you sent me.
Actually,
Uh,
don't bother. I think it's corrected itself. I think because it's like 1 and 2 in the morning. This is when WorldPay probably.
are people saying that they're getting through right now?
Yeah. I think it was a WorldPay problem.
Okay,
It's just gone through.
well that's
I think
lovely.
what they must do at 1 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning when there's no transactions, they're probably doing a server reset or
Yeah,
shit like
system
that.
maintenance. Yeah,
Yeah,
fantastic. Okay, all right. Well
there you
then,
go. There you go. I
again,
think
if
I
you
think it's fine. I think it's
okay,
fine.
cool. Well, I'll keep my fingers crossed and let me
Good.
then,
Thank God
Mark.
I can sleep in peace.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm going to send you the email with everybody's information anyway as a backup. Debbie says just got through
Cool.
in the town. Okay, fantastic. So,
There you go. Always good.
Mark, go to
Perfect.
bed. And
Thanks.
for the rest of you guys, thank
Good
you.
night. Good night,
Good
guys.
night,
Good night,
Mark.
guys.
Thanks
Thanks.
again.
Thanks
All
everyone.
right.
Thanks.
The
Bye.
rest of you guys, thank you, all of you. And you're going to be invited for Thursday. Thursday is going to be what we call an activation session, and it was designed for the people that bought the resolutions for six for results program, which by the way was PLR. And we'll talk more about $7 offers and where they can make you a lot of money. Because I followed a model to do that and started out with PLR because it was easy and fast. So you guys will get to learn all that. You'll be invited to that as my guest, of course. And then we'll talk more about what we're doing this year and the Institute for Totalpreneurship and what a Totalpreneur is and the exciting things I got in store for you guys because it's going to be great. Okay, Debbie's cool. Yeah, Nadine's still having trouble getting it to load. Um, okay, Martin, I Skyped you, so you and I can chat on Skype. Um, Deborah, I'm from the United States, but I live in Thailand now. So, and I've been here for 2.5 years and love it. So, I get better food, not so much clean air, but better food. so, so anyway, any other questions, you guys? Because I want to make sure I get that information to Mark. I want to take care of Chris. I got to talk to Martin, and I'm supposed to be someplace else actually about 5 minutes ago, but it will wait. You guys come first. Anything else for now? All right, so Thursday, mark your calendars, 4 p.m. Eastern time. That is 4 a.m. my time here in Thailand. Oh my God. It would be whatever time you are in the world. So should be 9 o'clock in the morning for you guys in New South Wales. Okay, Deborah, best way to get a hold of me is through our support line, support@totalpreneur.com. So if you do that, that would be cool, support@totalpreneur.com. Sure, MG, I'm here for you. Questions, support@totalpreneur.com. Best place for questions, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, I know it's late for you, Martin. I received the login. Okay, if you receive the login information, it should be on that login email. Either that or maybe go to Geniepreneur, listen to me, Dream.com. Let me take a look. Let me see something here. I don't remember what we do. I'm going to try and find out for you real quick. Oh, Mark went off, didn't he? Okay, hang on a second. I'm just seeing if I can log in real quick. Am I sending you an email? Yeah, I will. Deborah, I'll be sending you an email for Thursday's webinar. As soon as this webinar is over, I'm going to be inviting everybody. But I got to be in the present before I can be in the future. Yeah, everyone will get an invitation. I'm not going to automatically enroll. I'm going to send invitations. We've done automatic enrollment before, and some people like it, some people don't. So in this case, I'm going to give people an invitation. And Genie Dream, maybe it's my connection right now, but Genie Dream is taking a little while to load, so I don't know, Martin, um, or MG, what is going on, why I'm having a problem. It's hanging up. So we'll get it sorted out. Thank you, Deborah. I will see you on Thursday, or in, yeah, it's not. I'm having a trouble. I'm having a little trouble loading. It should be in the email, but we'll let Mark. How about if we let Mark help you with that, because I don't think I am able to do that at the moment. My screen's getting white. Maybe it's just slow. I think Mark's getting hit with a ton of traffic or something. I don't know. It's weird because I'm at a white screen. Um, I'm going to geniedream.com, and that may be wrong. It's GENIE. Yeah, it's GENIE dream.com. So you had it misspelled in the chat. And your login's right there on that page. So it was just running slow. GENI, I'll put it in the chat. GENIE dream.com. I'll put it in the chat for you. And there's a login button on the top. Okay. So if you go there, you should be able to log in there. But again, it's got to have your login credentials. Okay. So I think Mark just got hit with all of us all at once, and maybe the wrong time of the night. So, okay. All right, you guys. Any last minute questions? Can I have? Yeah, the white screen. The white screen is no longer a white screen. The white screen. Hang on. Let me share my screen. Oh, I got it. I got to take over the controls here real quick. Presenter. Hang on one second. And yes. So if you see my screen now, it's no longer a white screen. It just took a while to load. So and actually I've still got a circle going around like it. There it is. It's fully loaded now. So that's what you're gonna see. Is Genie Dream a different site? Genie Dream is Mark's site. That's where you're gonna access all of your stuff. Okay. So this is the website where all of the content will be located. Okay. So yeah, no problem, Lynn. That's no problem at all. Yeah, I finally got the reason for the Genie Dream, so it's cool. All right, everybody, thank you again so very much. I appreciate you more than you know, and I wish you a tremendous, for us here in Asia, a day. Yeah, you're members. You're not an affiliate. You're not an affiliate. You're a member. You're a member. Absolutely, you're a member. Um, so and if you want to be an affiliate, I'll hook you up with Mark if you want to run webinars or whatever and sell this. I'll hook you up directly with Mark, because if you register as an affiliate, you're going to get probably a different kind of a deal. Okay. Seems WorldPay is frozen. Yeah, Debbie, wait and see if you get an email from them. But Mark's going to verify everything on his back end, so we're gonna check it out that way. Thanks for your help. Thank you very much. Already filled this out. Have a membership site. Yeah, Adriana, if you filled out Mark's form again and it hasn't gone and it's gone through, then you should have an email from Mark's people. If not, again, let us know. But his folks are gonna retroactively or whatever get you guys emails. I want to make sure it's all sorted out and all done right. Okay. Um, Obviously, it's out of my control at the moment, so I'm as frustrated, probably more than you. I'm frustrated like 84 times because I got tons of people that are that have already ordered. One last question. There's never one last question. There's always another question. It's like Steve Jobs. Just one more thing. This is the best one. So pop in, MG. Let me know what the question is. But we'll get it sorted out. We'll make it right. No worries at all. Okay. Okay. How do we make sure the bonus program comes through? Should be in there, and I think that a lot of the bonuses are already in the members area. So if there's a question on that, pop in. But I believe it's in there already for you. Okay. The $10. Okay, D says finally the $10 payment just at a process. So it's just taking like a lifetime to get through. It's just slow. And I know it stinks, but it is what it is. So so anything else? Anything else? All right. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for helping me start the day with a big smile. I gotta tell you, I love doing this, and I love Mark's program. I love what's in here. It's amazing. It's funny. Someone came on earlier in the chat and said, I thought this was about blogging. I'm like, the email didn't say it's a blogging webinar, but the cool thing is, if you're looking for content for your blog, you got tons of it here. You got like years of content for your blog. So it's really cool. And we'll talk more about how to utilize it and how to market with it and how to make money with it. But Mark gave you a lot of ways to get started. We will have the replay up for you shortly. Well, shortly, probably tomorrow at this point because it's a long replay to render. And again, I thank you and I wish you well. And Chris, I'll call you in a second. And Martin, I'll call you in longer than a second. So you'll be up for a little bit, I hope. All right, everybody. Thanks again. I'm signing off. Have a great night, great morning, great day, and we'll talk soon. See you on Thursday, I hope. Bye. Thanks, Debbie.